Henry Rollins is here. He's always a good guest, and Henry has a new TV show, which I guess nobody gave me a plug for. Usually the guys.
I've seen his show.
Yeah.
It's really entertaining. It's intense. Like it's not really stand-up. It's like a lecture, but a real entertaining lecture. It's like a... He's a good wordsmith.
I suppose I should ask Henry this, but... Hey, Gary, I need a plug for Henry so I can do the show.
It's coming.
What? What'd you say?
It's on its way in.
Oh, all right, well, I mean, how do I know that? You know, do you interview guests on your talk show? Or
Yeah.
Oh, so it's not just you rapping?
Oh, no, sir. No, I have a guest. I have a music guest. It's cool.
Oh, wow. What channel's that on?
Independent Film Channel.
You watch that, Artie?
You see, Henry, I saw you doing almost like, it was like you in a theater doing a stand-up.
Yes, that was another thing they shot a few weeks ago at the town hall. This is Me Uncut or whatever they called it. Yeah.
Well, you do like a stand-up thing.
Yeah, kind of. I just get up. I don't have jokes, really. I just get up there and kind of
talk.
Yeah.
It's like a lecture. It's like refreshing. It's not like stand-up. You know,
well, I
it's just
tell stories.
You got
go out
opinions.
to see stuff, you come back. Yeah, exactly.
So you still doing music with your band?
Yeah, I'm at band practice every day this week. We're gearing up for August and September.
I thought you'd kind of burned out on music, like you were no longer into it.
No, not burned out on it. I just didn't want to only do music all the time, so I was trying to do other stuff.
Yeah.
Because, I respect a guy like Bob Dylan who shows up every day and does music, but I'm interested in a lot of stuff, so I reckon you leave it for a while, and then when you really want to come back to it, it doesn't feel like a grind or an obligation. It's something you want to do, and the music will hopefully reflect that. So.
How do you feel when you see, like, I got sick to my stomach when I saw Rod Stewart on American Idol doing the standards. Why do I get... I mean, I know the guy's in business, and, that's the music taste change and stuff, but...
At this point, I don't care what people do.
You don't?
No, in that Rod Stewart... I think he's a great singer. I think he's a great songwriter. And when you look back at all the great songs he wrote, you have to kind of just give him room to do what he wants. And so I'm not really around to put the guy down. His show can sometimes be a little cheesy. He brings his family out on stage. It turns into this big huggy, feely thing.
Becomes like a family hee-haw night.
Yeah, but the dude can sing.
Yeah, yeah.
So Howard, I was in the other room before I came on, listening to y'all talking. People give you grief about being on satellite?
Well, in respect to what?
I thought that you said some people were saying, you suck or whatever.
Well, people always say so. You see, it's a weird phenomenon. The kind of radio that I created has spawned a generation of new guys who go on the radio, and great. I'm happy. I'm happy that in some way that I influenced radio, where I have a problem with a lot of the guys who go on the radio and do a show similar to the one I pioneered, is they go on and they feel compelled to say that I suck, that I don't know what I'm doing, I'm old, I'm boring, it's a rant, and it's insulting to me that if you're doing my show to the point where you're doing bits that I do and an act that I do, at least have the common courtesy to say, hey, our inspiration was Howard.
No, I hear you, and I'm not trying to make you rehash what you just said to everybody. I just hope you wouldn't waste your time. They're just jealous. Yeah. And you really don't have to take any time to.
No, well, people ask my comment. When an unusual thing happened, David Lee Roth took over my show.
Yeah.
In New York, in some markets, and they asked me how I felt about it. I said, I don't care who takes over my show.
Yeah.
Terrestrial radio is my past.
Yeah.
I conquered everything I could in terrestrial radio. Now my focus is on satellite radio.
Yeah, there's really nothing more you could do.
There's nothing else to do. The FCC was up my ass. I'm not interested in doing a sanitized, safe show anymore. It's just. You have no idea how degrading it is to do a radio show and then have somebody edit it and chop it down and tell you that what you're saying is wrong, it's dirty, it's offensive. It's my sense of humor.
Yeah.
It's what I do. It's how I built my whole career. And now someone's saying it's wrong and I have nowhere to fight it. I can't fight the government. It just got overwhelmingly depressing to me.
Right.
For 10 years, I was in a depression.
And Henry, you don't have to worry. He's actually very happy here.
I know you all are having a good time. No,
we
at the office, we listen to you all every day.
I love it here. I mean, I can't tell you what a turn on it is to be here and have this now be my career.
Yeah.
But then they fired David Lee Roth. They gave him 3 months on the air. And people asked me about that. I said, that's not fair. You hired a guy, you heard his show, And you give them 3 months in radio to light the fires and get huge ratings. It just doesn't happen like that. But okay, if you made a mistake, don't say you're not going to pay the guy. You signed a contract with him. Be honorable.
Oh, they're not going to pay him?
They're trying to get out of it.
Oh, well, as they would.
And then they took Opie and Anthony off of. They have them on XM, and then they said, well, they're going to put them on in place of me, with an edited show for terrestrial radio. And they asked me what I thought of that. And I said, I don't care. I wish everyone luck who goes on terrestrial radio. It's something I can't stomach doing anymore.
Yeah.
I don't feel any weirdness or jealousy. I thought it was unusual that CBS, who said they fired these guys for desecrating a church, and now they're saying it's okay to desecrate a church. They're saying to the people who work for them and haven't desecrated churches, you need to do something outrageous in order to get hired.
Yeah, break the law.
It's an odd thing, and it's a defeat for XM. XM had exclusive material, and now they're saying we can't attract listeners with these guys. We need to put them on terrestrial radio. It's as if they're saying we need terrestrial radio. We don't. We're going to succeed. I feel it. I know it.
I think it'll just take at least Middle America some time to get their heads around buying the box, plugging it in. You know, people move slowly to stuff. They don't run at it.
They do, and the technology is changing. The portable units are starting to happen.
Yeah, and every car will have it. It'll be on your laptop soon. Yeah. It'll be like everything else. In 2 years, you won't remember when you didn't have it.
People are always going to ask me, though, how I feel when somebody replaces me, and I have to come up with some sort of answer.
Yeah, but you know what? I was thinking about this the other day. I was at those Spirit Awards things, and I talked to one of your guys on the red carpet. You know, like, what do you think of Howard? This and that. It was right after you were catching heat from whoever it was.
CBS was suing me.
Yeah. And I just thought that was just BS. But
it is BS. But the problem with it is, a huge corporation. These guys are like gangsters. They operate in such a bizarre way. They don't put up any of their own money. They've got $2 billion a year in profits to play with. They decide to pick on little old me. I got to go hire a team of lawyers. I mean, as goofy as it is, you should see. I'm going to read my bills to you when this thing is all over. It'll blow your mind, and it's like bullshit. You know, it's absolutely ludicrous to say you allowed me on your air for a year to do this thing, give me permission, and then you're going to sue me for it afterwards.
Yeah, they're just angry. And I'm sorry you're having to, lose all the sleep with the lawyers and all. It's just a waste of time. But it occurred to me, like, we all listened to, at the office, we listened to your last show on terrestrial radio, and that's when it hit me. Just the big hole you're leaving in the thing, and how all these people, because we have Adam Carolla in Los Angeles. He's the Howard replacement there. Good guy. And I've known Adam for 100 years.
Me too. I like Adam.
Yeah, he's a really good guy. And it's not the same, but he's doing his own thing. And I sometimes hear him on the way to work, and he's risen to it. Like, he's better now than he was 8 weeks ago.
You need time to develop.
Yeah, he's just finding his way in it. But it's only since you left that you see the mark you made and how big the shoes you have to fill. Like, when I heard David Lee had your version of the show out here on the East Coast, I was happy for Dave because I know he's got the gift of gab. But I also went, man, I don't know what listeners are going to feel like when they turn it on and hear Dave instead of you. I don't know, because you've just become this part of American culture. It's pretty interesting, the mark you've left. So
I feel really positive about my time on terrestrial radio, but I didn't realize how depressed it made me the last 10 years that I couldn't even fight the government.
Yeah.
That my company wouldn't stand behind me.
You're better off here.
I'm telling you, I'm happy. And anyone who gets the impression I'm not, this is the best broadcast experience I've ever had.
Yeah, I have a show on the Independent Film Channel. It's like once a week, but they've never censored me. It's my second season with it, and I write this copy. I read it down the barrel of the lens. I say what I want, and we send it in to IFC, going like, okay, watch them call them, go, we love that, but you can't. They've never done that.
Wow, no, that's good.
And so now you keep writing, looking for that reaction.
No. I just try to be my normal sweet self, but I am always ready for them to go. That's a little loaded in this climate, and they're like, Henry, man, if anything, you didn't go far enough. I'm like, well, okay.
Yeah.
And so
I had that a lot of my career. Like I remember during the LA riots. I forget what I was doing, but the station called me and told me to shut up about the LA riots, and I said, no way, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, and Bob Moore told us that story just before we left. I forget now what it was.
Yeah, I don't know. So it's just like I've had that a lot. I'm not talking about sex stuff. I'm talking about just talking about things, and it just sucks when your show is edgy and you've gotten famous for saying what's on your mind, and then they start chopping up the show. It's just the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
Forget about money. Forget about everything. I was making plenty of money over on terrestrial radio,
and could have continued to.
Yeah, I didn't care. It sucked. It just was monstrous.
Yeah, life's too short to have a job you hate.
I hated it.
And also the listeners, if you're not having fun, they're not grooving either, so you might as well just...
I was done. I really was.
Yeah, I have a show on terrestrial radio once a week. I play music.
Do?
Yeah. On the same station Steve Jones has his show on. On
you play music on it?
Yeah.
And you can play whatever you want?
Yeah. I mean,
wow.
It's FCC, so I'm not playing some rap guys saying whatever.
Right.
But I got a lot of wide taste in music, so I'm bringing on crazy stuff, and listeners like it. I've had that show on and off for about a year and a half.
I didn't know that.
And it's big fun for me. I like it.
Yeah. Did you see that Kiss, the band, was putting out perfume now? Those guys...
Well, no, Gene and Paul, they're the man. They're always they need everybody's money.
Doesn't it seem a little wild to you that they just inked a deal to put out?
Businessmen.
But wait a second.
There'll never be enough money for those guys.
Isn't at some point
They're
though,
like corporations at this point.
Don't you look
No,
bad?
but they'll be the first to tell you. I mean, Gene Simmons will be the first to tell you that he's rich. He'll keep reminding you that he's got a lot of money.
But isn't, from a business standpoint, maybe I'm crazy, isn't your image sometimes in rock and roll that you don't put your name on everything? Isn't that
Apparently
attractive?
not.
No, I think...
I guess not.
I think with those guys, all bets are off. They just do what they want.
Now it's almost like they're buying into the joke of it.
Right.
Like, okay,
Yeah.
fine, we're just going to sell everything.
Come on.
Last time I saw them, I thought they were great. So.
Yeah, they did a good show?
Yeah, great show, man.
It was fun.
Yeah, I had a great time. I sang along with every song. I sang songs I didn't even know I knew. And I found out I knew them anyway.
Go ahead, Richard.
I just saw online Gene Simmons is putting out an exercise video, too.
Oh, stop. Now,
I'm
really,
sorry.
that's going too
You've
far.
hung out with Gene Simmons, I'm sure.
Yeah, I like Gene.
He's hilarious.
He's funny.
He's a brilliant
Yeah.
guy,
Well,
yeah.
quite frankly, I finally wound up watching that rock show he did where he was
That's
teaching
good.
the kids to
Yeah.
be...
That was a good show.
It was fascinating.
Yeah, he's up for stuff.
Yeah, I like that. That was a good show.
I've hung out with him a few times. Yeah, he's a funny man.
Here's something weird. One of the guys pre-interviewed you, I don't know who, and said that you were on a plane, and you decided, while you were on the plane, you decided to read the book called Jihad, The Rise of Militant Islam in Central Asia.
You want me to talk about it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the other day I did the Big Day Out Festival that goes across Australia. It's me, the White Stripes, Iggy, and the Stooges, Mars Volta. All these bands played. Slater Kinney played. In any case...
Iggy scares me, man.
He's the man. He's my hero.
I mean, that dude looks rough.
Well, he is rough. He's the king of rock and roll. But the first show was in Auckland, New Zealand. Then we went to Brisbane, Australia, and played Gold Coast. So I'm on the airplane. I'm reading a book.
But did you do that on purpose? Read the book called Jihad?
No, I wanted to learn about the history of Central Asia, Kyrgyzstan, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, and
It's
Tajikistan.
confusing, isn't it?
Well, it's a part of the world we should know about because we're vying for that Caspian oil and gas. It's a part of the world where it's going to go all going down. So anyway, I'm trying to educate myself, and I like the guy's other book, Taliban. So in any case, I'm reading.
You should have read that one.
I'm reading Jihad.
Right.
And
but is that the place to read on the plane? Because people are nervous flying anyway.
Well, I think
but you don't care.
I think it's okay to read a book on an airplane in 2006.
See, when I go on a plane, I carry an American flag. It's a whole different thing.
Well, you wrap yourself in
I
it.
do, yeah.
Well, so this fellow sits down next to me, hey, how do you do? What are you doing? And I told him, well, I'm, because the guy's surrounded by musicians. There's a bunch of bands on this plane and this guy. And so I'm very polite to the guy, and I go back to reading my book. A few nights later, I'm in Melbourne on a night off, and I get a letter from whatever the version of Australian Homeland Security is. He goes, a man sat next to you on an airplane. We looked up the flight records. We found you. He didn't like the book you were reading. He's called you in as a person of interest, potential terrorist threat to Australia. And I'm not a threat to anything except breakfast. I'm really not an enemy of any country.
Right.
And so...
But people think you're crazy.
Yeah, right. Well, Ahmed Rashid is the writer. He's a Wall Street journalist. He put out the book on the Yale University Press where Bush went to college. It's a New York Times bestseller. His previous book, Taliban, is given to American forces going into Afghanistan so they can learn about the region. He's a historian, and he's a very good writer.
Right.
And so
what did you have to meet with their version of the FBI?
They wanted to interview me, and anything that I find provocative, I grossly overreact to. So
Right.
I just said, tell your boss if he's not busy this afternoon to go fuck himself.
You did.
Oh, yeah.
They don't take kindly to that.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, it's all in print, and because I wrote her this letter, then I took the letter I wrote her, this woman who wrote me, and I put it on my website, and I said, tell your prime minister he's a sissy. My hometown is more intense than Baghdad, and fuck all y'all.
Wow.
And
that was the last of it.
Well, no, she wrote back and she said, easy, Tiger, easy. She goes, I like you. We get 1,000 of these idiotic phone calls a day. I just wanted you to know.
And we got to check it out.
Yeah, and I said, look, I'm not a threat. I've been to your country 25 times. I love Australia. I love Australians. I have been there that many times. It's a fantastic place.
Meanwhile, Henry has to walk everywhere now. They won't let him on a plane.
Nobody will let him on a plane.
And
That's
so,
right.
meanwhile, I have to spend another week and a half in Australia having called John Howard a sissy. So,
I remember one of the times you were on, and this is a hard subject for you, but one of your best friend died, or was killed, was murdered, and all that.
Yes.
But someone told me after you were in, and I've always wanted to ask you this since the last time, you keep your friend's brain in a bowl, is the rumor?
No.
In your house?
No, sir.
That's impossible, right?
It's a little much.
Yeah, someone called us up with that and swore that it was true.
I'm sure they called you.
We get all these rumors.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's perfect.
How would he have access to that?
I don't know. Do you have any of his parts in your house?
No, sir.
No, all right, okay. Well, listen, I had to ask. Some guy had me convinced. And I go, you can't have the guy's brain in his house.
Just the memories.
See, you think Henry's crazy.
I do think Henry's crazy.
Yeah, I'm crazy.
Yeah. In fact, weren't you offered a part in a movie with Gina Gershon, and you turned it down because you thought she was a Scientologist?
Yeah.
Now, I'm surprised by that. Why do you think...
Why do you care?
Yeah, why would Scientology bother you when all these religions are whacked out of their skulls?
Scientology bothers me for a lot of reasons. Just, I think they're creepy. I think, any religion that costs money bugs me.
But they all do, don't they?
They all do, yes.
They all charge dues.
Not on its face, like Christianity. And I'm not a religious guy, and I'm not here to bash anyone's religion.
Right.
But you can pick up a Bible and get the good word and be cool with that.
Right.
I know good Christians who are just like, look, I like Jesus. I liked his message. Hell, I've read a lot of the New Testament. I like his message, too. He said a lot of really cool stuff. Be cool to people, help other people. I'm good to go.
But the distinction is, in Scientology, you have to go join.
And you have to pay.
To get the information.
And it's a cult. And it's just creepy. And so I thought good old Gina was a member of that, and I just didn't want to be in that camp. And apparently she found out, and she thinks I suck now.
Did you ask her if she was a member of Scientology?
I never met her. I don't meet. You're the one who meets all the famous people, not
but
me.
Wouldn't you say to her, listen, I heard you're a member of Scientology, and I have a... but you just assumed...
Or check it out in some way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like me hearing about your friend's brain. I waited to ask you.
Yeah, well, you're right. You're right, I'm wrong. I should have checked it out, but I didn't. And apparently she went, wow, I used to be a fan of that guy, so she thinks I suck now.
So
and for that, I do.
So what horrible movie did you miss out on being in?
I forget now.
What terrible movie did you pass on?
Citizen Kane.
Right.
I forget what it was.
So now you're getting older. You're a guy who's in
28.
Yeah. Come on, seriously, how old are you now?
45.
Are you still angry? Are you still pissed off? I remember some of your early performances. You were the most pissed off guy I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I'm angry, but it's not like it leads me to kick walls, punch dogs, and hit kids ever.
You've mellowed.
No, I never was angry in that way. When I was young, I was a very frustrated guy. I can't meet the girl. The girl leaves. There's all that youthful stuff.
You're a good-looking guy. I can't imagine there was a time you didn't get women.
Well, no, the girl always leaves you. Thank goodness. If you're going to be a bluesman, you need the second half of the record to be written for you.
What is your personal life
like?
Yeah,
you get any pussy? What's your story?
At this point, I'm really busy, and I'm just trying to keep all the balls up in the air instead of my balls in other places. I don't dance, I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't go to bars, so I don't really intersect with people.
You work out still, right?
Yeah, all the time. Yeah. But I'm like you, like all y'all in here, man. You work your ass off trying to keep the thing going. I mean, you do your show and then you get the next show ready all day, right?
So you're too busy to get laid?
Well, it's not a priority right now. I just got my TV show.
I admire that.
And I'm
getting laid is always my number one priority.
Well, that's
honestly.
Good. It's not like I haven't been in that situation before.
Right.
I've been to that trough many times.
Right.
I've had a really good time. I plan on going back again, but it's not the priority it was when I was 23, and that could just be me wearing out.
My theory on you was that sex isn't a huge priority with you because you had a horrible childhood. You had molestation in your childhood and all that kind of stuff. You've talked about it.
Yeah.
And probably sex in some level has to disgust you because you were used.
No, I like women. I like.
No, I know you like women.
Yeah. No, I'm completely normal in that way.
Right. But when you're
I don't
molested,
think he was trying to imply that. He was
I
know.
No,
intimacy and that sort
I'm
of
saying
thing.
probably.
Oh no! Well, and just on that, I'm sure you would feel the same way because I know you've talked about this. I'm just uptight.
Would you ever get married?
No.
Never.
No.
Couldn't live with someone?
No, I don't want to. No, I don't want to. I don't want someone going like, "Here's what we're doing today."
That's death sentence to you.
To me, yeah. And I'm not into some kind of I hate women thing.
Right.
I like my passport and my freedom of will.
You're very independent.
Yeah, and I really like thinking up an idea and going, okay, the next 6 months of my life, I'm going to work on this record. I'm going to go on that tour.
And nobody says to you, "You're ignoring me."
Yeah, and I've had girlfriends before. And I tried every different, I'll meet the girl who's in a band, so she'll know what touring is about, and we won't have that argument.
Right.
Tried that, didn't work.
Right.
Then I'll meet the actress who knows about, I've got to go for 3 months over here and be on location, which is how I live a lot of the year. I'm on tour.
Doesn't work for you.
Didn't work because their actresses, well, the ones I met were crazy.
How do you set the rules and boundaries with a girlfriend, though? Let's say, okay, you meet someone, you like them, this and that.
I'm an awful boyfriend.
You're the
I'm not around.
Never.
No, and what's priority for me? The work. Like, we're going out tomorrow. Guess what? My thing changed. I'm on a plane. I got to go. But what about, I know. I got to go. And why would you, I don't want to be mean to people, and I don't want to be a drag or a letdown. So instead of being the jerk, I just decided not to burden someone with. I just figured out that I'd rather be on tour. I'd rather be working.
Wow.
And what's going on with the hand? I'm just watching. This and I'm like,
I thought it was a weightlifting thing.
No. It's even better than that. I was walking to the supermarket the other day over on 13th Street, Trader Joe's, and so I've been here for a few days with the band, and I tripped. You
just fall.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not coordinated. And
you
so
fell.
I ate shit so magnificently, like 2-step forwards, flying through the air.
Is that embarrassing or not? I mean,
no,
it is.
No,
when
not
you
for
fall
me.
Down, for me, that is. That's the worst thing I could do.
I'm fine with that. I know I'm a klutz.
Were people laughing when you fell?
No, actually, I got up. People went, "Whoa, are you okay?" And I went, "No, I'm fine." And then went like, "Whoa, aren't you Henry Rollins?" I said, "Yes, the man who falls on his face." And I went into the store and I sprained my hand. And the dude X-rayed it and he said, "It's not a fracture. You're lucky, but you're going to be in this for a couple of weeks." So I got a little brace.
See, I think you've matured in some way. I don't see you. I remember watching your concerts. Your shirt was off. Your pants were off. You were insanely. But that's a performance. But even when I'd see you interviewed, you were like insane. Like someone would mention, Eric Clapton, and you would just go friggin' nuts. You would be like, his Unplugged. It was utterly wretched and horrible, and everything. The anger was.
He's one of my favorite guitar players, but that Unplugged sucked.
Did it? Why? Because he's gotten too wimpy?
No, it just was not the format for that guy. And he's a better player now than he's ever been. He's got one of the best tones in the business. I'm in awe of Eric Clapton.
See, because I respect your anger. I go off too. I mean, like you said of Michael Hutchence, you said, "Wow, that druggy fuck up died in his hotel room with a belt around his neck." Suicide or autoerotic, either way, it's pathetic.
It is pathetic.
It is. You still feel that way.
It is pathetic to be in such a great band, to be such a charismatic singer with all that money, and the world loves you. You can tour anywhere you want, and what he had in abundance is what bands wish for a teaspoon.
They would die for
a teaspoon of it.
Right.
And when I see these guys 8 million in the bank and 10 million records sold, and everywhere with electricity wants them to play.
Right.
And they OD. I go man, there's so many bands in clubs who go, man, I just want to be Eddie Money for a week. I just want to just give me a break. And it just makes me mad that people squander that, and they go, "Oh, my life sucks." Your life sucks. You're doing pretty good, man.
Are you impressed by someone like Bono who goes out and tries to save people?
I'm impressed by Bono's humanitarian efforts. I'm not a fan of the band, but I think the guy really means it with his third world debt relief, and I think Africa needs all the help and understanding standing the world can give it.
You're not suspicious that maybe this is some record promotion?
I thought that a few years ago until I saw how much of the year the guy devotes to it.
He does. He does.
And you really have to give him props on that. And I just wish, and this sounds really lame, but I'll make a fool of myself. The other day when I saw him in Rolling Stone in the White House, in the Oval Office, standing with Bush, who I'm not a fan of.
Right.
He's got his shirt tails out. He's slumped over. He looks like he just woke up. I'm like, you're in the White House. You're in the Oval Office where Kennedy stood down the Cuban Missile Crisis. Can you just please stand up straight in my Oval Office? I would give a digit to stand in the Oval Office where all of that stuff went down.
That's
I wouldn't
right.
be like slumped over going like, look at Bush. He made Bush look good.
So you mean it's
Bush
for
is,
image? Right.
I was like, could you have a little respect for at least the office of the president, what it's supposed to be?
I thought you were talking about Bush had the shirt out.
No, him too. But you're right, isn't it?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah,
despite what you think about the president, the White House represents something to all of us.
Absolutely.
It's a symbol of power. It's the center of where every great thing went down. And
maybe I'm just naive or childish, but that stuff means a lot to me.
You're saying
all that
you
stuff.
mean you don't need to pose in the White House as a rock star.
Well, you're going into the Oval Office. Would you please shave?
Right.
Would you please tuck your shirt in? At least stand up.
That is the center of his power. He's got all those suited guys talking to him. He's the disheveled nutcase who shouldn't even be there.
I know, and that's cool, but it's my White House, and I just...
He wouldn't be there if he dressed up for it.
Well, okay. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right.
But you
he wouldn't be there.
I would have tucked in my Gap T-shirt into my Banana Republic.
Yeah, you could. You know what? You could stop with the posing for 2 seconds.
He wouldn't be there if he made
I agree with Henry.
of it.
I get what he's talking about. When Woody Allen goes to the Knick game with Soon Yi, I watch her during the Star Spangled Banner, and if she doesn't give enough respect to that, I'm like, if it wasn't for that song, honey, and what it represents, you'd have dysentery right now.
And at this point...
have dysentery.
As it is, you got better Knick tickets than I do.
That's right.
Because the administration, they're getting on a lot of people's nerves. But what the office means, what the paperwork means, what democracy and the Constitution
Right,
means,
I'm with you. I respect
what it
the guys.
represents
I respect what he's
best.
doing. I respect what he's doing humanitarian.
And
yes.
Bono should be applauded for his humanitarian
See, but
work.
you've changed philosophily.
No, I still don't like the music.
Right, no, I understand, but Bob
I
Geldof,
think that the guy's doing what he's doing.
Bob Geldof, at the time he was Live Aid and all.
Howard, are you just going to read down a list of people
because
I've bashed?
Yes, I love this.
Okay,
a guy whose band sucked and who whined when promoting 2 Live Aid shows. He didn't get a Nobel.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Here's why I said that, because his band blew.
Right.
And
it did, right?
Yes, and I don't like Mondays. Come on, it's an awful song.
It's just catchy. Admit that.
It's just not good. And believe me, I know all about bad songs. I've written a million of them. But and everyone knows that. But the fact that he put on 2 shows, which did great, and he wants a Nobel Prize. Bill Graham put on about 500 benefit shows all the time for flood relief, earthquake relief, whatever relief. And he just said, Grateful Dead, Neil Young are going to play, and here's $8 million we made. Take it, gotta go.
Right.
Bill, but Bob, we'd like to thank you. I don't wait around for thanks. I got to go. And Bob Geldof does 2 gigs, which were great.
And wants the Nobel Prize.
And his book was called Is That All There Is? But, there again, he did something for like the big G8 meeting recently, where him and Branson provided train service up to protest the thing up in Scotland. So that's cool. Is this that if you're going to help, if you're going to do something to benefit others,
don't expect anything.
Don't wait around for a thank you.
That's right.
Like, you contribute money to organizations. I give time and money every year to organizations. I raise a lot of money.
You're not looking for any credit.
Never.
Never.
Well, why?
Right.
I mean, if you're being benevolent, don't wait around for the thank you. Like the Lone Ranger never waited around for thank you. He was on Silver. He was gone.
He was the man. I'm going to mention people's names. I want to know what you think.
Okay, but after this, just so I don't get in hot water with IFC, can we talk about my show for 60 seconds?
Yes, the Henry Rollins Show Saturday nights at 10 o'clock on the Independent Film Channel. Very important.
I don't want to die.
Yeah, it's a
good show.
It's a good show.
You've seen it.
I have. Yeah, no,
I'm going to watch it.
Upcoming guests,
Who is
P.T. Anderson. I just had Oliver Stone, Chuck D, Ozzy Osbourne, Werner Herzog. Let's see, bands on the show. Frank Black, Slayer's coming. The New York Dolls just played.
And what did you sit on a couch and you interview them?
Yeah, very quickly, yeah. It's cool interviews because the show's like yours. It's uncensored. So these people get to say what they want, and we have big fun.
Would you have Courtney Love on your show?
No.
Why?
Because I would if I had a daily show. I have a weekly show for like 20 weeks, and then I don't know if I get get another season.
She's not interesting? She's not
She's
fascinating?
to me.
Not a good guest?
No, she's a good guest, but I only got 20 shows, and then if I only get 20 guests, she wouldn't be in my top 20. If I had a daily show,
What do you think of her? Do you think she's weak and that she should be more thankful for her position in life?
I've known Courtney for many years.
Okay.
And I used to see Hole back when they were like a small club band, and I thought they ripped it.
Me too.
I can't say I really know her. It's just that when I see her in public, she just seems like she's out of her mind.
Sad.
I don't know. I mean,
Are you sad for her?
No, I'm not sad for anybody with millions, and and she's got talent.
I think she's lost most of it. Can't you feel a little?
Well,
MTV, talk with me about that for one second.
Poor millionaire.
You were on. I mean, I discovered you through MTV. That's where I started to see you at first. And now there's no room for guys like you on MTV. Does it piss you off?
No, because I'm 45. No one on MTV wants to see an old man like me.
I want to see you.
Well, thank you.
But I'm 700 years old.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
You're
right.
700.
You guys got to start a new channel.
I'm 458. Well, don't you have a few channels up here?
Do you hang out with any celebrities? Who are you friends with? Stallone? I could see you guys.
Yeah, sure.
I could see you bench.
Stallone.
Why not? Why not bench press together?
Yeah, sure.
Not Sylvester.
I get together and lift weights with other men. That's what I do on the weekends.
You got to get a date.
And we eat beef jerky and lick the sweat off each other's bulging biceps.
I could see you being friendly with Jim Carrey.
I don't know Jim Carrey.
You don't know him. You don't know Stallone.
No, he doesn't make me laugh.
Carrey doesn't make you laugh.
As more of a Tom Green guy.
Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
But he talks out of the ass.
I know he's talented. He's just never made me laugh.
He's not your guy. Who makes you laugh? Who makes Henry Rollins laugh?
I like that Patton Oswalt guy.
Yeah,
I think he's really funny.
He's been on a couple of
times.
I like that record he just put out. I like his special on Comedy Central. I've watched it like 5 times. I just think he's great. I think, there's a lot of funny people.
He's a lefty.
Do you go to concerts a lot?
No, because I do over 100 shows a year, so I'm usually the concert.
Is it sad when you watch TV or see the Rolling Stones now, or do you admire?
No, I admire those guys because they don't need the money. They just like to go out and play those songs they wrote, and so I think they're just having fun. And I think they like seeing a bunch of beautiful women hoist their T-shirts up every night.
Nothing wrong.
They don't need the money. It doesn't stop them from
That's right.
$40 for a fucking T-shirt.
Well, they're businessmen.
Want to take a couple of phone calls or what?
Yeah, whatever you want.
All right, you got to check out Henry Rollins.
It's your show.
Saturday nights, 10 o'clock on the Independent Film Channel. I got to figure out what channel that is. I can't find it.
You can't find any channels. You don't know G4. You don't know the Independent Film Channel.
My girlfriend got a show on G4. I'll never find it. I still can't find Casino Cinema. I've yet to see her on it.
You've never even seen that?
Yeah, she's on she's on shows. I would watch it.
I could top that. I had a DVD out. I didn't have a DVD player.
There you go. You still don't own a DVD
I felt like
player.
a loser.
Yeah, let's go to Jeremy. Jeremy, you're on the air with the great Henry Rollins. Go ahead.
What's up, Howard? How are you?
What's up?
Hey, man, I was at a Henry Rollins show, Urban Plaza, about 5 years ago, and I was in the mosh pit. I clear out the mosh pit, and I look up, and there's Rollins looking down at me, calling me a pussy. They're calling me out. I was like, you got to be fucking kidding.
You are crazy.
Left, I swear to God. Now, listen, I look off to my left. I look at my boy. I said, are you kidding me? Is he looking at me? I look back up. He points at me. He goes, yeah, you. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, come on, dude. So one of my friends throws a quarter at him and hits him square in the head. He gets all worked up and pissed off. Starts jumping around like a maniac. He stops the show, okay? He's like, anybody who threw that quarter, you come up here right now. He's like, you could fight me. You could sue me if you want. I'll fuck you in front of your girlfriend. If I get arrested...
So did your friend come on stage?
No, actually, we got the security up there. You come up to the thing, you can't get up there. So he's running around. He's like, if I go to jail and anybody tries to fuck me in the ass, I'll rip their dick off and beat him up. Played one more song, and he leaves the stage after an hour. I swear to God.
No, actually, we would never not play the entire set. So
is it wrong
wrong.
If someone throws a quarter at your head to challenge them to a fight? I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
No, I don't care. Well, and the guy who cleared out the pit, he's probably, I probably did that because he probably was slugging 135-pound guys.
That's one thing. I'm from the hardcore scene. I don't do that. Like, I just, when I cleared it out, I mean, like, I last longer than everybody. I was just hanging out, having a great... I was a Henry Rollins.
He's a perfect angel. Isn't it great that you do a show and now you got to fight the audience? It's pretty wild.
Well, I would never throw anything at a sitting duck. You're on stage. Where are you going to go? So you're going to chuck something?
You can't even see anything. The lights are in your eyes.
I caught a quarter in the teeth once.
Wow.
And that, chipped my tooth. Like, ooh, poor little me. I'm just saying, but, I've seen people catch bottles in the head and get knocked out cold, get stitched up. And if you're going to
People assume you're into this stuff because you're so hardcore,
well,
I think.
I don't know if they assume I'm into it. But
they think you're nuts.
But it just makes me mad that someone would cheap shot you like that. And sometimes in those pits, you see some guy who can't take it get his ass kicked, and I take exception to that.
And you will call him a pussy, right to his face.
And I'm sure the guy, he's just getting off, having a good time. I mean, this fella doesn't like me anymore. That's okay. But, I'm sure he's just having a good time and all that. But the only reason I would have said something is if I saw something where like the little guy's getting his ass kicked.
Right.
If people are just going in there wailing on each other, a good time on a Saturday night, keep on wailing. But when you see the girl get punched, and the two guys on one guy punching him in the head, I go, well, come on, you guys, it's music. It's not supposed to be, a fight.
Hey, Bob, let's talk to Bob. Bob, you're on the air.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Henry, I think you're awesome. I was just wondering about during the movie The Chase, when you were playing that cop.
Uh-huh.
Did Christy Swanson ever offer you, a rim job or tossing your salad?
Did she ever toss your salad, Christy Swanson?
No. She shook my hand, and she was very friendly.
You never banged her?
No, sir.
Have you banged celebrities?
No.
Never?
No.
I'm shocked.
I don't hang out like that.
Wow. Boy, I tell
Howard,
you, you're not being a rock star.
Howard, look at me.
What about you?
I'm in Banana Republic shorts.
Dude, come on. You're
I'm
in
in a
good shape.
sweatshirt.
You're a good-looking guy.
I just don't make. I'm not cool like that. I don't make that scene.
You're crazy.
I drive a Subaru.
Who's that smoking hot chick with you today?
That's Betsy, the press lady.
Oh, she's the press lady?
Yeah, she's a nice gal.
Unbelievable.
You should get her on the show.
I'll do her.
There you go. That's why we love you, Howard.
Why won't you do her? Are you embarrassed?
We work together.
Oh, come on. You are the nicest guy.
Awkward?
No, I just think there really is a time and place.
You
for
doubt
all
that she
stuff.
would do you?
I don't even think like
It
that.
hasn't crossed your mind that she's an attractive woman and that you could.
I'm sure a lot of people find her attractive. I'm sure her parents see her on the holidays and they're oh so happy that she shows up.
Let me take a look at her. The guys out there are raving about it.
Oh well, there you go.
There you go, honey. Wow, look at you.
It's gorgeous.
Would you? Let me ask you a personal question.
Hi.
What is your name?
Betsy.
Betsy. You work for Henry's for
I
the
do
publicity.
the PR for his show.
Yeah, good-looking girl. You have no trouble getting guys, right?
Poor Betsy.
Would you go out with Henry? I mean, Henry thinks you wouldn't go out with him.
Henry is 45.
How old are you?
I'm 26.
Henry,
what's wrong with that?
Henry could be her dad.
You're crazy.
I don't want to go out with a 26-year-old girl.
Really?
Really, I don't.
How old? Why? You don't think she's mature enough for you?
No, I'm not.
Wow,
I'm
you're
not too
evolved,
mature
man.
for anybody.
You are so evolved.
No, I'm not evolved. No, No, I'm not
Look,
evolved.
if I tried to find a chick as smart as me, how fucking long I would be looking.
Would you go out with Henry? Did he seem
No,
too
she
old to you?
wouldn't. No, she wouldn't.
Let me ask.
That would never happen.
What's your age range?
I have a boyfriend, so.
How old is he?
He's 13. He's great.
How old is he?
He's 28.
28.
See, that's
a punk.
good.
He's going to be 28.
26,
He sounds like
28.
a loser.
They have no.
You wouldn't date a guy 45 if he looked like Henry. He's in shape.
Isn't
I
that
don't think I would date a
pathetic?
45-year-old.
You wouldn't?
I don't think I would.
See, good for her.
Ah, bullshit.
How about a 38-year-old who
What do you
looks
talk?
60?
What do you talk about with a 26-year-old girl? Past
Everything.
like, gee, you're hot.
No, come on.
You talk about American
Crazy.
Idol.
I was your
I've never
age.
seen it.
When I met
Neither
Beth, she
have
was
I.
26. She blew me away. She knew more crap than me. I'm an idiot.
You're the same.
I mean, come on.
You're the same age difference with Beth.
Yeah.
What do you guys talk about?
We talk about everything. What do you think? I'm so bright that I can't relate to a 20.
Seriously, Henry, Howard and his girlfriend are the same age difference.
Well, that's cool.
What's to do with it? Different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be an elitist at all.
No, I got
It's not a matter of being bright
What is
either.
the
It's
age
just
range
like,
you
you
date?
know.
What is the age range?
I think I should date women between the ages of like my age down to mid-30s.
That's what I'm dating now.
Well, there you
34.
go.
But you're older than Henry.
Yeah, of course. We don't want to go too old.
You have
I
the
get-
same age range.
You wouldn't bang a 45-year-old. I know you.
I don't.
When's the last time you banged a 45-year-old?
I don't think I ever have.
Exactly. Okay. Yeah. So in your
You know
mind, you
what?
think
Right
you would.
now, Henry's being high-minded. He's not trying to date anybody.
No.
Let's see what you choose when you're
Oh
trying to date.
no! I've had just the momentary sex experience with legal age 20-somethings. Yeah,
Of course.
and big fun I had. And no regrets there.
Betsy,
but as far as like seeing someone every single day or hanging out with them and having a meaningful relationship, I don't don't think the girl's going to find something in an old man like me. Because, like, hey, let's go out, let's
sure
do this, let's do that.
You would bang Betsy, but not be seen with her on a regular basis.
That's what he's saying.
That's what he's saying.
That's what
I
we're all
respect that too.
saying.
Don't think there's anything wrong with
expect
that.
a relationship,
Betsy, just bang him and get him out of his misery.
You see, I have not said a word on the topic. We work together. She's a very nice
Betsy,
gal.
why are you not modeling the way you look? What's going on? Why are you wasting your time with public relations?
I like public relations.
You like it, huh?
It's bullshit.
It's all crap. Get out there and model. Anyway, thank you, Betsy. I didn't mean to embarrass you. But
Get into a world that has no bullshit modeling.
Yeah, that's easy.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Here's Sabrina who wants to have sex with Henry. Yes, Sabrina.
Oh, Henry, I'm 42. Am I
Perfect.
your age?
There you go.
Perfect. The housewife.
Finally, somebody who wants a 42-year-old.
You're a big Henry Rollins fan? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's your man.
Well, thank you very much.
Gorgeous. He is so gorgeous.
Right. Okay, let's go to Josh. One last question for Henry. I don't want to embarrass him here. Josh, go ahead.
Hey, Henry, I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
I wanted to know what you thought about Dickie Barrett being fired from the radio station that you work on.
Quite honestly, I don't know a great deal about it because I'm on that station. I'm the cleanup crew in that I come in there at 8 p.m. when there's nothing but an engineer and people cleaning cubicles. And so I do not know the drama that led up to his firing, and I was in Europe when it all went down.
Who's the dude? What's his name?
Dickie Barrett. It was in the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones, and he was the morning guy. He kind of had your slot in the morning at Indie 103, and apparently was fired for not playing the music they wanted him to play and all of that. And Dickie wrote me after he got fired. He goes, "Hey, I just got canned. Carry on. You know, I love your show." And I've known Dickie many years. A great guy, and his band, really good band. And so apparently there's a backlash to Dickie's firing, and people have written me going, "You should quit." And I say, no, I really don't want to quit. I really like my 2 hours on the radio once a week so I can play my dumb songs and rave about it.
I love how
leave.
people want you to leave. They won't leave their jobs, but they want you to leave your
I do the
job.
show for free, basically. I just like going in there with my milk crate of CDs and playing them and then getting back in my car and going home. It's a fun Tuesday night for me.
Good news for you.
I had another question.
The Sirius building is surrounded by 4,000 45-year-old women waiting for you outside who
There
all
you
want to
go.
have sex with you. They're all lined up.
What's his other question?
What is your other question?
Josh?
I was just wondering, is there ever any chance of a real Black Flag reunion?
Well, seeing that the band had like 2 or 3 bass players, a few drummers, and 4 singers, I think the only real lineup would be the original one, and I don't know. And it's not my band to reunite, is what I'm saying.
Well,
I would personally not like to be a part of it. I'd like to kind of be part of 2006 and not go in the Wayback Machine. As great as that music is.
You don't like those guys?
No, I don't hate.
You're okay with them?
No. It's not that. I just don't think we would be able to deliver the set very well.
Right.
At our stage.
You like your current band, and that's where you're at.
Yeah, you might as well be with where it is now.
What if there's a bunch of dough in it for you to get back with some of these original guys?
It's money it's not always worth.
Irrelevant?
Well,
you're
yeah.
a millionaire. You're a millionaire, right?
Yeah.
You are.
Yeah.
So you don't need money.
No, but I wouldn't want to do something musically that where you're going like we're only in it for the money. I did one benefit tour. I did a tour that I only did it for the money. Well, it was fun too, but we gave all the money away. It was a benefit tour.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, well, we raised a bunch of money for the West Memphis 3, and so it was a benefit tour. So yes, it was quote for the money, but we didn't keep any of it.
Right.
But past that, no, I'm sure some version of Black Flag could go out on the road and probably make a healthy amount of money. It wouldn't be my priority.
Well, there you go. Henry Rollins said it all. We covered a variety of topics.
I think we went around the globe.
Did you talk about my show on the Independent Film Channel on Saturday nights at 10 p.m.
That's
on
the
ISN?
point.
There you
Listen,
go.
Henry wants you to tune in. He wants you to sample it. He wants you to see what's going on because I'm sure he'd like to do another season.
You got to tell us the lineup. Come on.
No, I just want to make sure I covered all the bases.
I
so,
think you covered it.
Okay.
The Henry Rollins. I'm going to check with Betsy. I think you covered it.
I don't want to get the IFC people mad at me because they're so good to me.
If I was you, I'd have Betsy on the show. That's who I'm interested in hearing interviewed.
Well, I'm so glad that you still have those kind of interests.
Oh my God, it'll never change.
That's good.
When
That'll
will I
keep you
mature?
young, man.
When will I mature?
Howard, don't ever mature.
Watch the Henry Rollins
Maturity's
show.
overrated.
You're not kidding. Saturday nights, 10 o'clock, the Independent Film Channel, which somebody said on Time Warner Cable is channel... Post that note for me again.
Who
What is
the
it?
hell knows?
I don't know. Channel 81.
People are intuitive. They'll find it.
But look for it, IFC. And Henry, I love when you come in here. You're always so opinionated and a lot of fun. And thank you for coming in. And I'm
it's
glad
nice to be here in the new studio. Congratulations to all of you for making this leap. I wish you all the best of luck.
How do you think the interview went today?
Oh, I had a fun time. Howard was very cool to me.
he kept alluding to the fact that you seem more mellow or that you've lost your angst. Or do you think there's any truth to that?
Well, I think that as an older fellow, I perhaps think things through more completely than I did when I was 19. But as far as being angry, in my opinion, to be a conscientious American, you should be pretty angry at things.
So your approach is just a little bit more calm, but you still...
Well, my anger is more civically centered now. You know, when I look at the 9th Ward of New Orleans and it hasn't changed in 8 months, I get pissed off because we're not helping Americans. Stuff like that makes me mad rather than, ooh, boo-hoo, the girl left me. Ask John Lee Hooker. The girl will always leave you, and you'll always get another album. So.
You also brought in your publicist and tried to...
Well, Howard likes nice-looking gals, I guess, and... you know, so he brought in Betsy and had her sound off, and I guess she was filmed, so it's all and she signed the release, so he does whatever he wants with those images now. So
is that awkward?
No, it's just fun. I felt bad for Betsy, but she handled herself with grace and aplomb. So
you had a good time coming down and saying hi to Howard again.
Absolutely.
All right, thanks a lot, Henry.
Thank you.
So this Robin party thing, it's one of those never-ending things. I got to tell you.
Now what?
So it looks like some more invitations have gone out.
Yeah.
But not to Richard and Sal, right? So what happened was Sal knew he was taping Richard, but Richard didn't know he was being taped.
Oh.
So this is Richard being real. So what happened is, I guess...
what page is this?
Gary Preview page. It's in white on the far right.
Okay.
I guess what happened was the news department has been invited.
Okay.
She just did a last-minute invite to the news crew, dude.
She's definitely not inviting us?
Definitely.
She still has freaking 4 DVDs I loaned her at K-Rock in 2004. You know what? I'll go to the bar right next door to my apartment and have a fucking blast. And get as drunk and off my ass as I want, not have anybody watching me. I'm bummed I won't get to party with High Pitch Mike from the news. I wonder if High Pitch Eric is invited.
He probably would be over us. Bullshit, man.
They're bummed. They are really, really, really bummed.
Was the news really invited?
Yes.
I don't know. Were they?
That's low. Robin, I love the news guys, but Sal and Richard, at least, I mean, I understand, like, Sal might be a little weird, but Richard, you got to invite.
Well, Richard just mentioned why I have reservations about him. Wow. Sometimes he just gets so totally drunk, he just falls all over himself or doesn't know how to get home. I mean, I'm disturbed by their behavior.
You don't want him living at your house for the week?
No.
Can I sleep on your boat, Robin?
Man, the gloves are off taping a guy when you don't know he's being taped. Sal just baiting him.
Well, what it really is Sal wants to get his point of view across without coming across as a jerk, so he's blaming it on Richard.
Meanwhile, Richard was pretty nice for a guy being taped and not knowing
he was taped. I thought I'd really get the boom load.
Now you should invite him.
Hey.
Yeah, I wasn't too brutal, was I?
You weren't.
What do you have, DVDs you loaned her or something? What's the bitterness there?
Do you remember those?
I've given you a couple of those back. I still have
But you
two
still
I'm
got a
trying to
few,
find.
yeah.
Oh, that ain't right.
Robin was screaming at me yesterday because I recommended a movie to her and she went and saw it. She was all pissed off because she blames me that she wasted 2 hours.
I got that one from Howard.
What movie?
Something called
Slither. It was no, I liked it. I thought it was a pretty cool movie.
Is there a horror movie you don't like, Richard?
Well, one that Robin recommended to me one time called The Boogeyman. I went and saw that, and
I didn't see that movie.
No, I swear you recommended that to me.
Boogeyman.
What is the Boogeyman?
I went and saw it, and I was pissed at you, Robin.
You strike me as a guy that just loves every horror movie.
I like a lot of them. But I was trying to be nice to Robin because there's a new one coming out, and they want to give her a screening, and it's one of the best horror movies I ever saw.
What's that?
It's called An American Haunting, and they actually want to give you a screening, too. But it's like a true life ghost story from the 1800s, and it kicks ass, but now Robin doesn't want a screening because she doesn't trust me.
I think Sissy Spacek's in it. It's like a real movie. Is that the one with Sissy Spacek?
Yeah, Donald Sutherland. It's awesome.
High Pitch Mike is here. He's pissed off because he's in the news department and he still wasn't invited.
He wasn't invited, so you're okay. High Pitch Mike is not going.
Well, now you can feel better
Well,
about
I like
yourself.
High Pitch Mike. I actually wouldn't mind hanging out with him.
Clearly don't like High Pitch Mike.
High Pitch Mike, you're part of the news department. How did you not get invited?
Well, you should see it back there. Shirley's been taping us all morning because most of the reporters and anchors have gotten their invites. And me and the other producer are checking our email every 5 minutes, looking for that invite, thinking, oh, it's coming, it's on the way.
It's the big invite, yeah.
Here's what I...
Party of the century.
Here's what I figured out. In the news department, it appears that if you're on-air talent, you were invited, but that's where it stopped.
That ain't right.
So you know what that involves in our news department?
So funny.
Everyone except for 2 people.
How about Liz Aiello?
She's the news director.
Right, she's invited.
But Mike and
Why, the other people aren't good enough?
Lisa's everybody.
Mike and Lisa are.
Again, it's not a matter of you got to stop somewhere.
I guess you're second tier, dude.
I know, I'm second tier. I'm still like an intern.
Actually, Mike, you really did say some not so nice things about me on the intern show.
And
why should I invite you to my party?
Is that true?
I heard a report that someone is crying in the newsroom because they weren't invited.
Well, that could only be the other girl, Lisa.
It's the other producer.
Who is it?
She's not crying. She's just a little livid.
Oh, yeah?
Lisa Zerbo.
Get her
But no,
in here.
I completely.
No, she's crying.
I'm not like Sal. I understand it's a private event.
She is crying, apparently.
Tell her to come in and cry.
Yeah, don't cry in private. Cry on the air.
See what you've done, Robin.
Cancel the party, Robin. Use your brain.
No, in seriousness, though, I get it's a private event. It's your house. I'm not upset.
I'll tell you where I think it's a little strange. Listen, I feel sorry for Robin. All she wants to do is have a party. Now this is what it's turned into.
Well, I keep getting heat from the people I see who are saying, "Gee, why aren't we ever invited in?"
She is inviting, really, in essence, complete strangers to her house over Richard and Sal.
Yeah.
Well, I wish they were strangers.
Penny, what's going on? Oh, no. Penny Crone wants to say something. Yes.
Lisa Z is the producer.
Yes, I don't know her.
I love when Penny has a cause.
You know what? I got to tell you something.
Yeah.
The people, you have made all of us stars.
Right.
Lisa Z, nobody knows who she is. Nobody knows who he is.
Right.
I have to interrupt
Julie and
Penny.
I are like bigger than life.
Penny just called Fox 5 and said, I'm a star. That's why I'm going to Robin Quivers' party.
I call Rosanna Scotto.
She's calling everyone that ever fired her.
Wait a second. Why is Lisa crying?
Why is she crying? She's a mess.
What's going on, Julie?
Firstly, she's a mess before if she wasn't invited to a party. She's a mess.
First of all, Lisa is a huge, huge fan of the show. Been listening for years. So for her, it would be such a big, honor for her to come to this party.
So let Lisa take Penny's spot.
Well, I was telling her, tell her you're Penny's cousin.
No, wait a minute. I told her I would turn gay, and I would take her as my date.
And I said, what do you mean turn gay? No,
so
but Penny
gets Lisa Z to show us herself.
We got to get Lisa.
Penny's in the newsroom.
She's going to cry. She might as well do it.
She is a mess. She lives near there. She lives somewhere in Jersey. Not near you, but somewhere in Jersey.
She opens her email and gets she starts jumping up and down like she just won the goddamn lottery.
I had an orgasm.
Really?
I'm
happy to party with
you. It was like, whoa, baby, I'm getting it on, honey.
Well, don't get too excited because I think the party's going to be canceled.
It's got to be such a mess. I give up.
Friggin' party.
I didn't even want to throw a big party.
I know. What are you doing?
I honestly, when I saw the invitation, I thought it was a mistake. Like, I closed the email right away because I knew news people would start freaking out.
I would have invited, no offense to you, Shirley.
No,
I would have invited
it.
Richard and Sal over Shirley.
Really?
I would have too.
Yeah,
I would have too.
I really would.
If we're talking seniority, I'm low man on the totem pole. I totally understand that.
Is Tim Sabian invited?
Yes.
Oh, all right.
So
I'm not going.
Well, then I'm not going either. Yeah.
Sal just left my office, but he's just sitting in here stewing. Like, he started this whole thing because he wants to have this conversation happen, but he doesn't want to be the one who started it. But he just walked out. He's like, fucking bitch. And just walked out like, he still can't believe he's not invited.
I can't believe Richard hates the high-pitched mic.
It should have been Richard taping Sal.
I want to know if high-pitched Mike's voice hurts when he talks.
You know what? Did you ever notice something about him when he laughs?
Yeah.
He talks like this, and then when he laughs like this.
All right. First, Lisa Z, who is from the newsroom.
Oh, dear.
One of the nicest ladies ever.
Let me talk to Lisa if I can quiet the room down. Lisa, what happened? Tell me what happened. Get near the microphone, please. Go ahead.
First of all,
you're a fan.
I'm a super fan. I've listened for over 20 years.
Right.
I love Robin. I'm a newswoman. Robin's a newswoman, so I really relate to Robin.
Yeah, and by the way, I like you. Robin doesn't. But go ahead.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I would have invited you.
So, I came into the newsroom, and everybody was excited. Everybody was bubbling over. Oh, the invitations came. Guess what? We're invited. I said, oh, you're kidding. We're invited to Robin's party. I ran to my computer. I opened it up. I didn't have an invitation.
And you started to cry.
So I said, Erica Phillips, do you have an invitation? And she said, oh, yeah, I got mine. And Mike Piazza, do you have an invitation? Oh, yeah.
Wow. I would never have Mike
I went
Piazza
all
in
the
my
way.
house.
Mike Piazza, right? He scares people.
Right.
So I said, well, they said maybe they don't know who you are.
Right.
So.
Wow. And you actually got tears.
I got a little teary.
She's crying now.
What a little emotional.
Get over yourself.
And Penny's invited, so she just keeps telling me to shut up. She says
Penny's mean.
only the stars are invited.
What will you do that
And I'm
day?
not a big enough star.
Hey,
well,
Mike.
I thought Mike Morales and I could have a party with Richard and Sal.
Right.
I have to say one thing about
Have your own party. That's good.
That's a good idea.
You can come to the bar by my apartment.
Richard suggested that sarcastically.
I'm going to say one thing about Penny, though. Her head is getting so big. Yesterday, she was screaming about the
Those are the steroids, pal.
if Doug Goodstein is listening, you have to get rid of the Hudson Theater, get a bigger theater, because her head will not fit in the Hudson Theater.
Because of her stardom?
She was screaming all through the newsroom yesterday. I am going to walk the red carpet. I'm in Robin's movie. I'm a star. I'm the star of the movie.
I mean, they're such babies back in the newsroom.
They are.
You know, like they're all like this Mike Piazza and Steve Langford. He's a Looney Tune. Did you ever see his eyes? He's like, he's down there in an alley waiting for David Lee Roth to masturbate with him. I mean, it's like the guy is fucking crazy. He's like, oh, David Lee Roth. He steals my recorder. I can't.
Penny's making fun of a guy looking for a story.
This is what happens all day. We go down for cigarette breaks, and she just roasts the other news people. It's the funniest
It's
thing.
a very tough newsroom.
Langford's down there looking for a story.
And then you got George Flowers out there. That's a whole other issue.
George should have never.
Well, what's George's issue? What do you say, Penny, about George?
You know what I said? And I'm going to do this line. Should I do it, Shuli?
Go ahead.
I said, George Flowers loves himself so much he sucks his own penis when he wakes up in the morning.
I'd like to see that. Check to see if it's still there. I have an idea. Robin, if you wouldn't mind. I cannot go. I would love to go, and I appreciate the invitation.
You can't substitute.
That's what I was going to say.
No
I will happily give mine to
It's not like an apartment.
Substitution.
It was a thought.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
trying to help.
Alec,
Yes.
you want to go one more piece of tape we should known?
Yeah.
Go to the bottom left corner of that page, and that's the newsroom sound when Lisa first found out she wasn't invited.
All right, here we go.
We have that on.
This is great.
Or were you printing?
So even Sal's going and Zero both?
No, because I wanted to see how fake it really
I wouldn't expect to go, but now that
I did. I thought it was a mistake.
If other people are going that don't know Robin, then I'm like, hey.
Oh, my God, she's crying.
Shut up, Penny Crone.
I don't know if this is real.
It's from Carrie. Where's my recorder?
Is it fake?
God damn it.
It's a fake.
Wow.
It's a newsroom, all right.
What a cutthroat newsroom. hey, high-pitched Mike Morales, do you, does that hurt when you talk like that? Honestly, sometimes I feel pain in your throat.
Does it hurt? No, I'm not like. I think Scott Farrell, when he talks, that's got to hurt.
Yeah, but
No,
I
this
mean,
is-
it's okay.
No,
It's
Yeah,
fine.
but make him laugh and listen how it drops. He goes, when he laughs.
He has a deeper laugh?
Yeah, I mean, it just stop.
Tickle him, Penny. Tickle him. Make a little.
If there's any woman I don't want tickling me, it's this one.
Hey, can I ask Mike a question? Real
Sure,
quick?
yeah.
No offense, but do both your eyes work, or?
Yeah, I do have a little bit of a lazy eye.
Yeah, I didn't know if one was maybe a glass eye or something.
Yeah, Richard's all proud of himself because his eyes aren't lazy.
Yeah, but he has two working eyes.
The rest of me is lazy.
My eyes aren't lazy.
Dude, let me tell you something about Penny Crone.
Yeah?
She was the first one to start crying when she wasn't invited. Who the hell are they not to invite me to the party?
I'm a star.
Why isn't the newsroom invited? Who the hell are they not to invite us? You remember that conversation?
Yeah.
But this is not a station function. This is Robin
What are you
having
crying about?
some
I know,
friends
and
over.
they've turned it into like a station thing.
No, I get that. It's your house. I wouldn't want everybody from this show in my
Now
house.
what you've
trust
done
me.
is you've invited half the news department. You shouldn't have invited any of the news
That's
department.
right. I should have left them all out. But
Of course.
the people I do see were giving me the fish eye, as
Hey,
they call
Robin.
it.
Robin.
Is Bubba coming?
Bubba's not in town.
He wants to
Thank
fly in from
God.
Tampa.
No, don't.
What about Pharrell?
I don't know,
Check it out.
Pharrell.
Robin,
See,
you
here you go now.
Let
You're
me-
adding to it.
Robin, you got to invite the 37th and 19th floor also.
Let me add one more thing, Howard. Up until when Penny received her invite, she was willing to take a load on the back, from High Pitch Eric. She said she would yesterday.
Oh my God, is that true?
Can you believe this guy is my boss?
Wow. Is he?
This is my boss. He produces the noon show.
Wow.
Oh, you're kidding. I didn't know he had an important job.
Yeah.
And did you say to him that you would take a load on your back from High Pitch Eric?
For Robin?
Yeah.
I would do anything. Absolutely. I'd do anything for Robin.
See what I
for
mean?
anything.
Come
You
on.
know
Why didn't we do that?
Why don't you tell us? Come in here and tell us. We got a news person here, Mike.
Too much. Let's go to Jimmy from Jersey.
Hey now, Howard, what's up, buddy?
Hey now.
Hey, Penny Crone is the funniest fucking thing you could ever have hired for the news.
Right. Penny Crone knows how to mix
She's
it up.
great.
We've got a great news department.
You know what?
Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, you go ahead and say it, because I think I know what you're going to say.
I remember when you used to come in when he was back on Testicular Radio working for Fox 5 and
That's
just
right.
used to give him the biggest shit. I mean,
I
in the
always
world.
loved Penny.
Oh,
Yeah.
The room would be filled with reporters, and everyone hated Penny except me. I could kind of appreciate her, quite frankly. All right, listen. What is that?
Just don't point at her.
Right. Yeah, I know. Look, guys, Robin is her own person. She has decided to draw a weird line on this whole thing, but I have to support her in it. It is her party, and everyone's going to have to deal with it.
I mean, really, the party has grown by leaps and bounds, and it was never expected or intended to be this big. But as soon as I started inviting people around here, then it became like an issue.
I think it's gotten
And
so big that you have to
growing
invite.
and growing and growing.
You have to invite Sal and Richard. You have
So I
to.
got Sal standing right behind me, and of course he doesn't want to come in. And I was supposed to ask you this question, not Robin.
Sal, get in here.
Don't you think that if Sal contributed this segment, doesn't that merit an invitation? No.
Excuse me, but I contributed this segment. Do you think Sal thought of this? No, I did. Don't you know I thought about what Sal's reaction
Sal
would
said
be
he
when the news department got invited and he didn't?
Sal
Don't you
created
think
this-
I thought of that?
Sal's saying he created this controversy.
No, he did not.
Please. I created shaving Richard Christie.
Where did Sal create it from? The Stern Fan Network?
All right, listen. Sal and Richard, as of this time, are not invited, and that's it. Let's hold.
Great, I'll have a beer with High Pitch Mike.
You piece of shit. Watch your fucking mouth, or you'll never be able to squeal again. Don't fucking bring up that Stern Fan Network garbage.
Oh, geez.
Sal, what are you talking about, you pussy? Get
Sal,
in here.
don't get in his face,
What the
Sal.
hell is that
Come
about?
on.
Michael is like the nicest guy in the world. What is he talking about?
That was a dick move, man.
He made a funny joke.
What did he just do?
Which was the dick move, me or him?
No, he got his face.
It was a joke.
No, he's mad at Mike Morales. Sal, you know Sal's very sensitive about that whole thing that he's accused of stealing from the Stern Fan Network, and that really did upset him. He's not sticking it up.
Sal's
He just
very
went, 'cause he just went to pout and shut the door in his studio.
Lisa Zerbo, can you go check on him and cry with him?
That's not cool, man. He put him in the corner. He like rushed up on him, stuck his finger in his face. That wasn't cool, man.
Yeah,
at all.
he almost sucker punched him. That's right.
It looked
Yeah.
like it was gonna be a fight.
What a weird place I work.
No wonder he's not invited to the party. I wouldn't take my little children around him.
All right, listen. I gotta stop this
He's a
controversy
wild
and get on to the next controversy. Thank you, everyone. Penny,
I'm
thank
sorry
you.
for any
Mike,
hurt
Shirley,
feelings. Good
Lisa
Lord.
Z, thank you. Richard Christie, thank you. Ronnie the Mund,
I'm
thank you.
doing the best I can.
Wow. You gonna have your boat out for the party?
Yeah, the boat is in the water.
And will you give people rides?
There'll be a captain there offering boat rides.
Why don't you drive?
Because you want to have a good time. You want to live? You don't want it to be your last ride.
Man, I'd love to be on that boat with some cheesecake and a beer.
Yeah, I bet they're gonna have some real good cheesecake.
Yeah.
I'll go to a bar and I'll have a beer and I'll think about them on the boat.
And I won't have no one watching me neither.
I'll have a beer with High Pitch Mike. That's cool.
Me and Sal were on the boat looking through Robin's panty drawer.
Sal fucked her gas tank.
I can't believe the news department's going to be on the boat and not me.
Man.
I didn't know it was so important.
Jeez.
God. Jeez, this is the
Never
invite.
again. This is the last, the first and the last.
You going to the party, Fred? No, I got something to do.
No, absolutely.
You really going to go?
Yeah, I was very honored.
I want to bring my daughter, too. So.
Really?
Yep.
I'm bringing my dog.
You're bringing, forget you.
I'm bringing Bianca.
Christ.
I said bring the family. I didn't mean your dog.
That dog's my family.
Keep it away from the food.
Oh, she doesn't bother with
Artie's
things.
going to have a problem.
Artie's not going to be able to eat.
Keep that dog away.
Believe me, I'll be able to eat.
I'm not going to pet it. I'm going to push the dog in the water, sink like
I
an
pet the dog.
No, it got germs. It skeeves me out.
Forget it.
I won't pet it while I'm eating, but I'll
I
pet
was
the
just
dog.
doing the final details, getting the menu together.
Get
I
away
got
from
a
my
great
prosciutto, you ugly dog.
I tried to give the dog
handling everything.
I tried to give your dog a bagel once. You went ballistic on me.
My dog did? My dog loves bagel.
No, it had butter on it. I tried
that's
to
why.
give it a buttered bagel.
Hey, Sal, my dog's going to be there, and you want
Yeah, the dog is making it sound. The dog is on the boat.
my dog will be there. My dog's the only on the boat with the captain.
Man, Robin's dog.
I saw Captain Carlos.
No, it's
Yeah.
Captain Dennis.
I saw Captain Dennis.
Oh, good. We got one of the American captains.
Oh, listen to you.
We slipped him some weed.
Captain Carlos likes weed.
Me and Sal want to smoke weed on Robin's boat.
Sal wants to jerk off in her veranda.
Yeah, at this point, Sal's so angry at me. Why would I have him at my house?
He's going to snap.
Sal wants to beat off in the potatoes and then joke about it on Monday.
I'd be afraid at this point.
Sal's going in Robin's bathroom to beat off.
He's doing
what was
an
that?
upper decker.
Sal's going to put a bomb in her Mercedes.
Me and Sal are going to get a pirate ship and storm the party.
Sal fucking with the food is an issue.
Sal's going to shit in her sugar cup.
First of all, I apologize to Mike. He's a great guy. Fuck that. But Robin, how can for 3 days, Howard, I have resisted coming on the air to be the better person, and then you're saying, how can I not invite Sal? He's so angry. It's 3 days. I've been so polite to you. I've been accommodating. I've tried to be.
Dude,
I've been
stop
trying.
making it so important. Forget it. You're
All
not
right,
going.
well, forget it. But how
You're
can
not going.
How can I pass on?
Penny Crone's going and you're not.
Whatever. Throw her overboard. But the thing is,
Hey, it's a great party. Where's Sal?
I'm trying to say, Howard, I'm trying to be the better guy for 3 days. I shut my fucking mouth for once in my life, and today she goes, well, how can I find him? He's so angry.
You should see him every day. He smiles at me now, and it's, hi, Robin, how you doing?
Which is even creepier.
Can I help? Anything you might need for your movie, please don't hesitate to ask.
Nice. These are nice things.
Is going to his party so important?
No. I wouldn't go to his fucking party if you strapped $1 million on me and a whore to suck my cock on the way there. I wouldn't go to that party.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I'm
Now
not going to be
you're
your sympathy.
invited.
No, now I'm not. That's it. It's over. It's over. I gave up. I gave up my 72 hours of being nice to you.
All I
That's
wanted
it.
was for you to not accept the invitation.
I didn't. I'm not accepting it.
Good. And then everyone's happy. Now get out of here.
Get out of here.
Me and Sal, we're going to go together.
Get out of here.
Dad, we're going to go to
Now
the
you can invite Richard.
Chinese restaurant.
I don't have to worry anymore.
Me and Sal are going to go to the Chinese restaurant and eat cheesecake.
General Tso's chicken.
General Tso.
We're going to
They don't
smother
have that in Wichita.
smother carrots and sauce.
I lived in a storage bin for 3 years. I was going to go to the party and tell people.
I was going to shower for the party.
Yeah, his weekly shower would have happened.
Would he have showered?
Monthly.
That's a good question. Would he have showered for your party? I'm saying no.
No.
Hey,
Richard,
Sal.
would you shower for the party?
I figured I'd jump into the canal and just let the water wash me clean.
I'm not. Hey, Sal, let's not shower for 2 weeks and
Yeah,
finger
right.
each other in my apartment during Robin's party. And
Who
teach her a lesson.
showers in the summer? What do you got? Some sort of
only gonna-
sophisticados?
I haven't needed to shower since I got waxed. I'm so clean down there.
You only have to shower again 24 hours later, so.
I got a rule. I shower every 23 shits.
I still have some Chinese food on my teeth from last Tuesday.
Guess what? We're at number 13. There's 10 more shits to go.
10 more shits and I shower.
I used to get brutally chafed down in Florida.
Yeah, because you don't shower.
Yeah, and I would,
You wonder why?
and I would sweat down there real bad too. Because that warehouse I lived in was like 120 degrees.
Yeah, they don't usually air condition warehouses.
Richard, this is your father. I hope you're not showering. Your sister met someone up in New York, and they shower every day.
They fell one
I
time.
heard it's dangerous. All right.
I got a good excuse. Our shower in my new apartment isn't that great, so.
That's not a good excuse.
Isn't that?
Well, until I get it fixed, I won't be showering too much.
Shower?
Yeah.
You ever just take a washcloth and wash your penis and balls a little bit?
Well, I used to when I lived in Florida because I had to shower with a garden hose down there. So I would just take the washcloth and step outside and wash myself down in my swimming trunks.
Were you and Sal
showering.
emailing each other last night about how much you guys love each other?
Yeah.
What was that about?
He just
I caught wind of that.
I put out an idea on Lotus Notes, and he emailed me back just saying I love you, and I said I think I emailed back I love you more, and we were just
I love
we
you.
communicate a lot on Lotus Notes to each other. So
Why don't the two of you just fuck each other?
how you know we haven't?
I love you.
Let's fuck again.
Like we did last summer.
We got a little bit of Brokeback Mountain going here.
Jokeback Mountain.
I love the guy.
I got to get the news.
Yeah.
Hey, Bob Saget here. I'm about to go on Howard's show. I'm expecting him to ask me about the young girls I've had sex with. And I don't really have sex with them. I just kind of like I've hung out. They come up to me. So that's it. It's not my fault or nothing. My mom watches this every day. You're watching Howard TV. It's all my mom watches. I got her number if you need it.
Bob, why is Howard so intrigued with your young girl stories?
I don't think Howard's intrigued. I think he got a full radio time. And it's special radio because it's serious, you know? So I think the fact that it's uncensored and I'm still not the wealth of information about getting tons of tang, that's what's so compelling.
All right, well, have a good time in there, Bob.
Thank you. I had a pap smear right before I came in.
Bob Saget's here. Bob Saget, of course, hosts a new show. As Robin says, it's sort of like a tryout. I would love to get a game show.
One
Hey, Bob.
versus 100. I don't know. This might sound really complicated. Hi.
It's so complicated. This game show is so complicated, I don't even think Bob can explain it. And he's the host. He doesn't even know what it is.
It's 100. It's 1 versus 100.
I've often said I met with those Endemol guys, and they sat me down and pitched me on doing a game show a couple of years ago, right after Fear Factor came out.
Right.
And they explained the game to me, and it was so friggin' complicated, and it sounded like I had to do a lot of work, make people laugh and shit, and I was like,
You're exhausted just listening.
yeah, well, why they didn't pitch me Deal or No Deal? I don't understand.
I heard about that. I thought they were going to like open up a briefcase to be like the head from Seven in it. You know?
Yeah, something
It's
simple.
all terrorism. Something would blow up.
In fact, John Hine, who gets advanced copies of all these shows because of his website Jump the Shark,
right?
He says he watched the show, and he says he doesn't quite understand how to explain it to me what the show is. So you got to figure out a way to tell the public.
Now, this is a problem
What this is.
you're going to have trouble explaining what
I tried last night. I was on Conan last night, and he said, "Can you explain it?" And I thought about it, and I said, "No." But it's like you did the special Hollywood Squares thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, but 100 of them.
Whoa.
It's 100 people. It's a wall of 100 people.
100 people are on a wall.
And they're not like bolted to it.
Right, but it's
they're
like a little
crucified.
thing.
They're Velcroed.
Right. Are they celebrities?
No. They're like
Regular
Ken Jennings, the winner of Jeopardy, and some guys, millionaire winners, and then some soccer moms and some TNA. They got the girls from Deal or No Deal, some of those girls.
Okay.
And then some debutantes, and then teenage girls, which I stayed after for.
Right. And you are the host.
Yes.
And I see this wall of 100 people, and what does the contestant
How do you even introduce everybody in a half hour?
I don't give a shit about that.
Yeah.
And then I could say I pick on one guy by mistake. Nobody tells me, don't talk to number 31.
Right.
I talk to number 31, and I swear to God, he goes, "Hello, Bob. How are you?"
He's got a
pool cleaner for his
cancer
throat.
kazoo?
Yeah, and he
a
goes,
pool cleaner in his throat?
Yeah, he can clean the pool. He's got a skimmer for a neck. And he goes, "I just want to say something about all the cancer survivors." And I'm like, oh fuck, I can't put this on the air. And everybody's eyes glaze over. And I can hear over the essay, nobody told Bob not to talk to 31. And he's a nice guy, and he's a biker.
This is when you're shooting the pilot.
Yeah.
All right.
So we did 5 of them, and it's one.
Are there
person.
100 different people each episode in the wall?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
They call it the mob. So these are these catchphrases that I got to do.
Right. And
Let's go over to the mob.
Yeah, no, or do you
Are
want?
you upset that you're doing this? I mean, in a way.
No, because it was an inner battle. Because at first they said, no, we want you to be you. We know you're irreverent. Everybody knows it. Let's split the difference between what you did when you did the video thing and you were scripted and you weren't funny.
Right.
I said, oh, good.
I like
good.
that show.
It was nice.
Yep.
People got hit in the nuts. Tom Bergeron's a nice guy.
Right.
And then they said, and then you can do what you. I said, well, my stand-up's like dirty, and I say what I want. And they went, no, you can't really do that. It's prime time. But
Let's be
here's
realistic.
5 1-hours on NBC after Deal or No Deal, and there's no script. So I said, that sounds attractive. And I figured I'd take a bullet on 1 or 2 creatively to try to explain the game. And here I am trying to explain the game.
Why not just play the game? You mean you spend the first 2 episodes explaining the game?
Not really. It's not as difficult.
Just play
All it
the
is
game.
is
Don't even explain it. Just get somebody on the
I agree.
Jump in.
Make it look like it's the 40th episode.
That's right.
That's what we try to do. So I'll try to do it real quick.
Okay.
It's 1 person versus 100. That's
Right.
it.
That's it.
No, well, it's like
And
millionaire.
let's-
It's millionaire meets you bet your life. That's how I look at it.
All right, so I come on, I'm a contestant, and I say, you ask me a question.
3 questions. Pick one question, 3 answers.
And you go up against one of the people. Now,
who's
why would
Halle
I-
Berry's first boyfriend?
But why
A,
would
B,
I
or
pick
C?
the Jeopardy expert? I don't want to go against him.
No, but if you want to get the person wants to get their money up as high as they can, you can go up to $1 million, and the
Oh, so the
questions are
harder
worth
the
more money.
I see.
So say you get up to like 300 grand, and you're the contestant, you're the one person next to me. You can say I'm out. I'm out now. But if you lose, if you get a question wrong, whoever didn't get crap wrong, the people split what you won.
See,
That's where you lose.
You're losing me.
So
What-
if
you go
there's
ahead.
30 people, they get to
There's 100 people. It could be down to
No,
30.
right, yeah. If they're 30,
If it's down
they
to
get
30, they'll split whatever.
300,000.
Or,
Do you like
or
being a game show host?
1,000.
Are you happy about this? Do you like
I
it?
don't know yet. I
No.
enjoyed the third one and fourth one. I enjoyed it. I actually enjoyed it.
All right, because for Howie Mandel, this was a godsend. I mean, now
Correct.
Howie's all over
Well,
the
I called
place.
Howie after I did this thing.
Yeah.
And said, what should I, what do you think? And he said, don't touch me.
Right.
Hey, Howard.
Don't touch my hands.
It's funny because I was talking to Bob in the green room, and he said something that I thought was interesting. He said they came to him, and he wasn't really interested in doing a game show.
Right.
He says then you have that meeting where your agent, the network, sits you down, and they back a truck up.
Right. You got a lot of money for this.
Well, they do. Nice. That's there. They can't help it.
They pay a lot of money because they need a guy who's good on television, has name recognition, someone who doesn't offend the people. You come up there. That's why I'll probably never get a game show. No one wants to.
You could do anything you wanted to.
I can't. I mean, I offend
you are
too many
doing.
people.
You know what? No, you don't. You're
I
doing
offend the people. People who see me.
What do the people know?
People are offended.
I was going to say, Bob does a really dirty act. He doesn't know what to
But he
do.
does it in a comedy club.
But
It's
my
different.
No, I'm doing it in like colleges and theaters and saying fuck every 10 seconds.
Why are you saying fuck every time? You got that Full House image. You
Right.
What
Why
are you
are you
crazy?
acting with that?
You're gonna screw
What have
that
you
up?
done?
Yeah. What are you doing in your career?
I think it's great.
Isn't it true you once
I'm having a
directed
lot of
Artie
fun.
Lang in a movie?
Artie Lang's brilliant in that movie.
That's right.
Actually, I ran into Bob Simons the other day, who produced Dirty Work, and people wanted the R-rated cut. He actually said you guys should have that R-rated cut because that's all I wanted to do.
That was a great script, the R-rated script.
How come I only
was.
see your eyes?
That's on purpose.
Years ago, I was on the radio. I was Rick Dees was the host in L.A., and he was behind like glass and stuff. All I saw was an eye.
Well, it's enough. With Rick Dees, you don't want to see it because he's so pulled back. I don't even think if you saw him, you thought it was the Joker from Batman. So tell me what's going on with your personal life. You got the divorce.
That's 9 years ago.
That's 9 years ago.
And that's going good. She's very happy, and she's.
She remarried?
No, I got a boyfriend. Got a
Boyfriend. The
for
kids
many
are
years.
okay.
Kids are good. I got my 19-year-old daughter who goes to school out here.
Right.
Saw her last night.
Where does she go? NYU or something?
I can't say it on the air.
You don't like to talk about where
No,
your
she's
daughter is.
homeschooled.
I see.
and then I got the 16 about to turn 17 and the 13.
Wow,
about to
that's
be
right. So
14.
when we shot the movie 9 years ago, you had just gotten divorced. That's right. I met your kids,
Yeah.
came up to
My
Toronto.
divorce papers were in the safe at the
Are
Four
your kids?
Seasons.
Are your daughters hot? They look like they were going to be hot.
Excuse me?
Artie wants to know if he can go out with your
When
older
I
kids.
met
Yeah,
his
that's what I want to
daughters-
see. Artie's
I
fat
met his
ass when I
daughter-
walk in
I
my
met
house.
his
He's off
daughters.
heroin, by the way, so he can go
Is
out.
that
Yes,
true?
it is true.
All
I
right,
met
you're
his
in.
daughters 9 years ago, and without being creepy, like at 7 or 8, they look like they're going to be hot. Like,
Oh,
They're
the way-
gorgeous girls, but
The way
Hotter than the
Alyssa,
Olsen twins?
the way Alyssa Milano looked like she would
You
be
know-
hot on Who's the Boss.
You can't tell.
See, the thing is,
Like,
you
are they
always
hot?
Artie's being honest. You can't tell if someone's going to grow up hot.
Are they hot?
Well, when they were about 6, we had implants put in all of them.
Nice.
Because you don't don't know.
You never know.
But about him, you know him personally. Yeah. He is like the opposite of a guy that would hit on a girl.
Artie doesn't hit on girls. Just low self-esteem. That's
he's
right.
so cute and so sweet with them, and that gives them like no wood.
How long did you wait? now that it's 9 years past, Bob, how long did you wait between your divorce and the first time you banged a new chick? Be honest.
A year.
Is that true?
About 8 months. 8 months.
I don't believe you.
Oh, you mean the cheating?
Yeah. Did you cheat?
But it's a new chick.
Was it a weird time?
Well, were you? I remember going through this and being on your show.
Right.
And you were in the basement on the internet.
That's right.
And did you? Were you done? Were you gone from Allison before you ever went near?
Yeah. We were separated, and then I began to date.
Me too.
Right. Is that what you did?
Yeah.
Well, that's what he's going to say.
That's what I did.
He
you
separated.
did that?
His wife didn't.
Yeah, we separated, and that, then it was appropriate. I got right into it.
That's what I did.
I jumped right in.
Well, here's what happened. I actually rented a house in Malibu, and then like halfway into the Malibu thing, I had a couple dates. And it was a bad time. I was with my kids just on weekends.
Right.
And I was at the ocean. You think it was great. You're watching sea life and all the porpoises are out there fucking. And I'm in my room looking out at it.
Right.
And I'm waiting for something. I met some girl and it wasn't right. We had sex and then she emailed me, I'm not drinking this month in case I got pregnant.
Wow.
And I'm
you got
like,
a good one.
Did you wear a rubber?
What?
Did you wear a rubber?
Well, not where I was going, but the thing is...
What do you mean?
How are you going to get pregnant how we were doing it? Nah, that's mean.
What were you doing? You were in her ass?
What?
You were in her ass?
I don't remember.
Honestly, was that true?
Mouth.
Is a fart just an ass queef? Is that all that is?
Hey, in other words, you got a blowjob. You got a blowjob. You got a blowjob down in Malibu, and you and she thought you could get pregnant. No, be honest with me.
But she spit it into her.
No, what happened? I mean, did you really go in bareback? I mean, that was kind of.
I had a problem. Artie remembers back in the day with me, right?
No, I know.
What's your problem?
Well, it's funny. When we were shooting the movie, he was single. He had just gone through. But by the time the movie came out, the next year, you were dating some 22-year-old chick. Remember that hot chick?
Dated her. Yeah,
Big
she was
tits?
very nice. Yeah,
she was cool.
A nice way to talk about her.
No, she was hot.
She was a very nice girl.
He had a 22-year-old.
Are you kidding? Are you dating someone now half your age?
I'm
right?
dating. How can you not be half my age? I'm 50.
Right.
I'm dating a 50-year-old woman, and I love it.
How old?
You don't hear that a lot.
Robin, is that horrible? That's horrible.
That was horrible.
Well, I meet a 50-year-old woman, but they're married, the ones that I like.
How old is the one you're dating now?
It's half your age plus 7. I didn't even carry the 1. She's 26.
26. Now, how long have you been seeing this broad?
This broad, I guess 4 to 5 months.
No kidding.
In a hummingbird's life, that's like...
Do you end up breaking up with them, or do they break up with you?
Last girlfriend I had was 2 years or 3 years ago, and she broke up with me because she said she wanted to go to the next level, and I said that's divorce.
You skip right to divorce.
I skip all the steps.
So you're really in demand. I understand when you go around to these college campuses and you do these appearances, women even give you their phone numbers.
This is like.
I'm shocked.
You could get college girls.
Me? What's new for me is like I'm able to like sell out thousands of college kids in theater. That's like past 6 months or 8 months.
Is that because of the success of Full House?
I think it's because I did a lot because of Aristocrats, because I was in Entourage and they smoked a bong and hookers.
Right.
Oh, forget it. He's mega. That's the thing about when we shot Dirty Work. You work with a director on a film, and the guy's giving you notes on location on a street, and you don't think that guy's going to be like distracted by something. We're shooting on the streets of Toronto. You forget he's mega famous. I mean, Full House in America's videos. Every other person was yelling, "Sag it!" or like, "Sign my kid's face." See,
I don't think
4-year-olds would come up to him.
I don't think of you as like a stud, but you're a nice-looking guy. You got money in the bank,
He's
and
a
it's
catch.
true. I guess you go up to these shows, and what do? These women
they flash their tits.
Do they?
Young girls.
Young girls flash
I
their
was
tits.
at the University of South Carolina 2 nights ago, and they were like a girl. She just kept shaking them, and I was just like, "Nice of you to bring the kids."
You're saying she whipped her top down.
I was at Northwestern. They threw signed tampons up on the stage.
What are you talking about?
In the wrapper, though. They didn't like pull them out of their pussies.
That's disgusting.
I can say pull them out of their pussies on here.
A girl pulled a tampon out of her pussy? Oh, it's great.
This is so nice. I could say a woman pulled a tampon out of her pussy, and it was signed. And the punchline doesn't even have to be clean. The punchline can be clean.
A woman, several women all had the same idea to write their numbers?
For their cell numbers on unused tampons in a wrapper. And they like hit the stage.
Why a tampon?
Because that's
What-
dirty. I'm supposed to be dirty.
Sexy.
So they thought, yeah, it's sexy, right?
Are you very dirty now on stage? Is that what's going on?
I've always been, but I
Yeah.
think I just talk a lot about the normal shit. 'Cause
What do you
girls,
talk about, sex?
No, it's stupid jokes. Like a girl, I talk about sex a little, but it's just jokes.
What do you say?
Women come up to me and say, "I grew up watching you," and I go, "Good." Now you're gonna go down watching me. Jokes.
Yeah,
jokes.
Oh, forget it. He's filthy. Like he directs you in a movie. He'll come up to you and go, "Okay, do that again."
Yeah, but that was you.
But no, it was with everybody. Like,
No.
do that again a little less. By the way, I love your tits. Can I titty fuck you anyway?
Well, I'm directing Artie.
Interesting.
Well, you're directing Artie. I go up to Norm Macdonald and I go, Norm, try to, look like you like her a little bit.
Right.
That's it. To
Try
about
to
the female lead.
He was trying
And
to
then
give
I go up to
emotion.
Artie and I go, and then he's like, just throwing him away. Oh, you're doing great. By the way, I want to fuck you in the ass. And action.
Yeah, Jesus.
It's just for Artie.
But wait a second.
Did it change your performance at all?
No.
So you're banging girls the age of the Olsen twins?
No, that's the weird thing is I don't always bang. But people say bang, and I'm not always. Maybe I'll flirt, or sometimes if somebody sees you in a bar and you've had a couple drinks, because I'm not done drinking yet,
right?
And you're making out. If you kiss somebody or somebody kisses you, which is gross sometimes, if you do that, especially if the breath is young and rancid and drunk and evil and like a crow on.
Yes. Oh, it's awful.
Well, you never have this happen because you don't go out that much.
I don't go
and
out
you're
that
in
much.
love with Beth.
6.5 years we're going out.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, 6.5 years.
May I ask how old she is now?
She's 34. She's getting too old for me.
Yeah, Jesus.
I haven't even met a woman that old.
Really?
Well, I have.
Be honest. In other words, you wouldn't even consider a 34.
No, I would. I would.
You would consider one.
I'm crazy about the girl I'm dating right now. She's 26 and she's smart. She's a lawyer. I'm fucked.
Sounds great.
One of those great 26-year-old lawyers you want defending you.
You'll never get married again.
I don't know that. Like, if you get me by the balls enough and I fall in love, because I'm like one of those guys. I'm a romantic. I want to be in love.
Right. Yeah. Me too.
And then.
But how do you keep falling out?
I get infatuated.
I think they dump his ass.
Well, the last one did dump my ass. The other one was kind of a mutual, is enough of this already.
Right.
I don't want to have a heart attack.
You know who's having the big party is your co-star from Full House.
Stamos is
That's been an ongoing party, I
But
think.
he's a guy now. He's better looking now than he was then.
Right.
Because
he gets better looking.
He's one of my best friends.
Have you hung out with him in a sexual way? I don't mean that you
What do
two
you
had
mean?
sex,
Like
but have
the
you
two of
seen
them
him in
in bed?
action? Have you ever gone to his house in Malibu when he has all the models over?
I've been out at that thing, but I always end up having my daughters there as cock blockers because
Why?
because it's the weekend.
Why
and-
would you
and-
take your daughters to a John Stamos party?
Well, because they have hot friends. Now, you mentioned like the Olsen twins.
Would you bang one of your older daughter's friends?
I'm glad you had friends at the end of that sentence.
Yeah, right. Or would you bang your older daughter?
We're in that world now. Would
Why
you bang
am
your
I-
older daughter? No, but my middle one's looking good.
Right. No, would you ever like
When
date the daughter's friends?
Never.
Never, you never would
I've
do
seen that happen. We know a couple people that have
That's
dated.
true.
Bob Simmel.
Bob Schimmel's daughter.
Simmel.
Yeah, all the normal
Simple
people.
Simple.
Why am I am so, having met his kids 9 years ago, I am so obsessed with what they look like. I'm sorry to say that. I really feel awful about
Ever
that.
seen pictures on the internet?
Yeah, well,
Have you closeted everything this much?
No, I'm just saying.
Honestly, do you ever go on a date, Artie? Do you ever go?
Yeah, what do you mean go on a date?
When did you? Have you ever met a girl like at one of your shows and go
Dated
her? Gone to dinner?
Not
with
well,
the intention of
at a show.
Well, where do you meet her? Yeah, you do a show. I mean, you would look like you should go on a date with a girl you like.
I'm not a good dating guy.
You fall in love with girls, though.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, he's getting over a breakup. 4.5
He
years.
can't even date right now.
Oh, I
He's so
didn't know.
upset.
He met my girl. I didn't remember meeting her.
No, I did.
He's a friggin' mess over there. I can't
I'm
even do
sorry.
anything with him. I keep telling the motherfucker to get
Saget
off
was
his
the
ass.
Saget was the guy who had to have a discussion with me after I got the part in Dirty Work. He had to call me up and go, listen, you're not going to. We got to shoot in Toronto.
Right.
So he goes, listen, we're happy to have you on the movie and everything, but listen, you're not going to take any drugs across the border, are you?
I said, you're going to shut us down, and I'm going to kill
He
you.
goes, you'll shut the movie down. I go, no, dude, I'm not going to take anything. Don't
Yeah,
worry
you
about
didn't
it.
take anything over. You just. How do you find these people out of the middle of the earth? To
It's
supply?
easy.
I know.
They
I
sniff
know.
you
They
out.
come out of the
Amazing
ground.
man. I mean, when
He's
he
like
told
a
me he just got
magnet.
off heroin, I was like, Artie, where do you find these people
Listen,
who supply this
the
stuff?
night I met
find him.
Saget, I met Saget, I got out of rehab. It was like a second call calling from above.
Right.
I got a
Well,
call from
is this
Norm
the
MacDonald, who I didn't know. They're like, look, we want you to read for this movie. We saw some Mad TV sketch. You'd be good for this. I fly out. I meet Saget and Norm. I read for them a screen test. It goes well, and Saget says to me, yeah, we're going to go shoot some pool in Hollywood at this pool. So we go out. Now I'm like, fuck it. The audition went well. I might get the part. And this is in front of the director and the other star I just met. I start doing shots of tequila.
We come over and we said, Norm goes, I thought Artie was clean. And then a little guy comes over,
So
a
there's
little
like these three
4-foot
Mexican. Mexican kids. So one kid I met in the bathroom, I was drunk.
Yeah.
And I don't know, the urges came back, and I was like, I asked him if he had any coke.
And then the funniest part is Norm, we're standing there, and all of a sudden this little Mexican guy hands you a shot.
Fresh out of rehab.
Norm goes, who's that guy? Where'd he come from? And this guy was like Speedy Gonzalez. He was like,
I mean,
Norm said this, God bless Norm. He's like, dude, are you trying to buy coke right now?
we're taking this guy to Toronto, and Bad to the Bone is playing, and he's like throwing his girth around.
So listen, so I get drunk, we shoot pool. I think I won like $1,000 off Norm and 9-ball. It was like awful. We're gambling illegally. I'm trying to buy coke from Mexicans. I'm drunk.
And the rest is
this
uphill.
Is the night I met them. So
you really wanted that job.
You got me some hotel next to your office in Santa Monica. I remember waking up the next day going, fuck, I blew it. I'm hungover. They call, it's
You're
Norm.
perfect.
Norm and him on a conference call, and they go,
They
dude,
like
you got the part. And then when I talked to Norm again, he goes, yeah, but that first night was weird because, on the way to the pool hall, I said to him, yeah, I'm clean now. I got off coke, went through rehab. And he goes, yeah, but it was weird. Then you tried to buy coke off that Mexican.
Oh, you had a relapse.
And the Mexican saw me as a customer, so he comes over to where we're shooting pool, and I'm trying to go to the kid, hey, Pedro, next day.
There's my director.
There was one fun thing that happened during the shoot that I wished I could have been part of. It was Dan Aykroyd and John Goodman pulled up on Harleys. Yeah. And I had to direct.
Sounds like there was more fun going outside of the movie than in the movie.
It was Chris Farley's last movie.
If the movie had been R-rated, they cut 4 minutes of balls off of it. But
Chris Farley's last, people don't realize it was his last film, Dirty Work, and he was up there for like a week. He died 2 months later, and man,
you got to party with him.
Well, a little bit.
They went to the strip club with Norm, Chris, Artie, and Aykroyd, and
Farley had
and I wish I could have gone.
We went to the strip club in Canada, where it's so liberal up there. Did
you get a blowjob up there?
Yes, I did.
I
got a blowjob from a stripper, but with Canadian money. This is a funny story. Norm tells this hilarious.
You came 18% less.
What happened was I didn't realize how much I had given her, but I got her back to my hotel, and we walked around the block, and
you talked?
She blew me, and she was like a young hot chick. She was like 20 years old. She blows me. She leaves the next day. I had to go to the set the next day. I'm sitting at a strip club. I'm talking to this chick. I'm giving her Canadian money. Like, those Canadian dollars, they mean nothing to you. They got a picture of a goose on it. Like, take this picture of a goose. I don't give a fuck about it. Like, it's not even a human being on their money. It's just an animal. So, and I see out of the corner of my eye, Chris Farley has 2 chicks hanging out. Farley's partying with the guy they hired, his Smokey, the guy they hired to keep him off coke.
He's on coke.
Brillstein Gray had hired this dude. So he's got strippers hanging off every arm, and he's doing shots. And I got back, and the next morning
Farley's doing shots, not the body.
No, Farley.
Yeah, Farley.
Yeah, the guy was sitting there. I don't know what he was doing.
What's he going to do?
And he exactly, what is he going to do? It's all us idiots
he
drinking.
Threw his arms up in the air and said, fuck it.
The next morning, I figured out, I thought I was a big deal. I got a blowjob from this chick because she liked me. I figured out I'd given her $1,800.
Wow.
Did you bring her to the set? Do I remember this
She came by the set.
I remember this girl.
She came by the set.
You liked her.
She came by the set.
Farley was in love.
She tried to sell Farley weed.
That was like a hard thing to see.
It was hard.
Did you
really hard.
Did you to see Farley?
Yeah, and to see him at the end there, and try to police it, but then you can't stop a guy to go out.
Howard,
you can't say you're not going out.
He was so funny, man. He's the funniest person to this day I've ever been next to.
And one of the sweetest.
And he had such that thing about him where you could tell that's the only way he could relate to people is trying to make them laugh. We would all have lunch in Norm's trailer, and he would fucking come in there with a bunch of food and just like he would do shit with the food where he'd eat a bunch of stuff and just do physical shit, and we'd be hysterical.
I never got
laughing.
to meet the guy.
Oh, really? Such a force of nature, you know. And then 2 months later, he was dead.
Yeah. Well, he was like, he had that personality thing, which he was either totally on his game, which he always was. Yeah. He was so good, but then he would be like a little kid. He'd be like, that was good, right?
In
Looking for approval.
In Dirty Work, he plays a guy who got his nose bit off by a Saigon whore.
Was there? That's funny.
And he goes, "You shut your cake hole, Yoko."
Yeah, he's good. He's good in it. He's good in it.
Sounds like a funny movie.
Yeah, it's got some.
You've seen it.
Dirty Work.
Well, the
We
Rickles
wanted you to
thing,
be in it.
we
We tried to get
I got offered a part. I looked at the part. I said, "What the fuck is that?"
Yeah.
They wanted me to play
The
devil on a car.
With Gary Coleman in it.
I read the thing.
Wow.
I was like, well, I'm
I
not
can't
doing
believe
this.
you remember that much about it.
I'm still in shock over it.
Because Sandler ended up doing. Adam Sandler did your
Well,
part.
Sandler will do anything.
He did
And actually, it was-
Sandler did us a huge favor.
He did, and the hood of the car, you'll be fortunate, was like on fire.
Yeah.
And he's like, "You're burning my fucking knees. Put a pad down."
I didn't want to play that. I didn't. I just didn't. I didn't get it.
Well, we've been telling the
understand.
We've been telling the Don Rickles story, Bob. On
Right.
Letterman, I told the story where he went up to you and he said that when Martin Scorsese heard you were directing a film, the man grabbed his chest.
I saw Rickles in the Ivy in L.A. and he comes over to me. This is like a year ago, and he's a friend of Stamos. So Stamos is like always going out with Rickles. So I went to dinner with him. So I go over to Rickles, comes over to me, grabs me by the head, whispers in my ear, "I don't miss you at all," and then smacks me in the face as hard as he can.
Another guy, always funny.
Yeah,
just like
always.
never
Oh,
not
he's
funny.
just,
Even
he's
off
just a real
camera.
shit.
Like,
He's my hero.
He's mine too.
Yeah.
That was a fun movie to make.
So when you see Stamos at the house, and literally what I've heard is that there's just like one model there after another, and he's like bored. And can you get laid, get his sloppy seconds or anything?
Well, I think if you go through the lineage of the Full House, it's Uncle Jesse, and then Danny Tanner, and then maybe Joey. Dave Coulier.
Right.
He actually, those guys always had a lot of girls.
Dave Coulier banged Alanis Morissette or not?
Yeah,
Was that
apparently.
Yeah.
I guess banging would be the thing that gets you to write part of a song about you.
Here's a great Norm.
You have to put it in to get lyrics.
Here's a great Norm story. Dave Coulier is supposedly the guy Alanis Morissette wrote that thing about.
And two other guys, I think, because all the lyrics did.
When we were doing the Norm show, there was a smoking hot chick who was like the second assistant director. Bob, you know this chick probably.
Yeah, she's nice.
Becca, you know who she is?
Yeah, that's good. Let's name names.
Right. Well, anyway, yeah. So she.
What's
we
her
had heard
social security
We
number?
had heard a rumor. We had heard a rumor that she dated Dave Coulier and he dumped her for Alanis Morissette.
No, that's all dumb.
We heard a rumor.
And
so
it's out of order.
We
It's
didn't
not
know.
true, but you heard
Right,
that.
we heard a rumor.
Sorry.
We didn't know how to ask her this. That we were dying to know if she ever dated Dave Coulier. So we were trying to figure out a subtle way to do it. So at lunch one day, Norm goes like this. He goes, "Hey, Becca, there. I got something to ask you." And she's like, "Yeah." And he goes, "You ever date a guy who could do a really good Popeye impression?"
What about Coulier? You still friendly with him?
Yeah, I love him.
The whole cast is.
Yeah,
still
we love each other.
What do you make of the Olsen twins? The one of them's a little whacked out, right?
Well,
Little anorexic.
I don't know. I think if you look at my daughter's this is my pat disclaimer. But I have a 19-year-old daughter.
Right.
Yeah, 3/4 of people she knows they're 19-year-old girls of pseudo privilege that everybody's experimenting and whatever, partying, whatever. I don't think they're any different. Well, they are different because they're famous.
You think these bitches need to eat a sandwich or what? I mean, they're a little too
That
skinny.
would be the thing people say. I love them.
Do you ever tell them to eat a sandwich?
Well, I'll tell you.
ever
This
say,
is,
"Hey, girls, why don't you eat a
They're
sandwich?"
very funny. Let me. I saw Mary Kate in a bar in LA months back, and I was dating.
She's the weird one, right?
Which one is the weird one?
But no, she's actually always been ethereal and sweet, and she's interesting to me.
Right.
So I introduced her to my new girlfriend, and I go, "This is my new girlfriend," and she's like, "Oh, that's nice. What's her name?" And I said, "Michelle." And she goes, "Nice."
Really?
Yeah, because that was the kid on
That was the kid on the show.
So I actually, when I'm with my girlfriend, will say, "Oh, Michelle."
Do you and your
Which
girlfriend
doesn't
look
sound
good together,
right.
or does it look like do you and your girlfriend look good together, or does it look like an awkward mismatch because you're so much? You're 100 and she's
Sure, they
12?
look like a natural.
Yeah. And do people say to you,
Do you
"Listen"?
ever get mistaken for like a dad and a daughter?
Right.
And do you have
That has
thing
happened.
happen?
That has. In fact,
Does that
I've gone
upset you?
out with my other two daughters and her, and they will.
No one's sure.
"Oh, we've met before," and I go, "No, no. You remember when
Have you met her parents yet?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Do they know you're dating her?
Yes.
Yeah. Are they
And she comes from a
disturbed?
very nice, close family.
No. Are they upset that you're so much older?
How could they not be?
Right. So it's an issue.
It's horrific.
It's
the
horrible.
horror.
Mother wanted to kill you.
No,
How
she's
old
nice.
is her dad?
Her mom's. He's older than me.
How old?
I had
56.
No, more.
Well,
I'm 50, so I think it's like 60 or something.
All right, he's 60. All right, that's all right.
Tragedy plus time. But I don't know. But it's very confusing. I meet somebody I like. I don't know what to do. Am I not supposed to? I mean, what's the age separation on you and Beth?
19 years. You know what James Wood says? You know, when you go to buy a dog, you don't get an old dog, you get a puppy. So,
right.
Did he say that?
Yes.
Mine is
I think women's
Now, what
groups.
does that have to do with women?
He was comparing his dating. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's talk to Jason, who wants to say hi.
Hey, Howard. Hey, Bob.
How you doing, man?
Good, good. Talk about contrasts. I remember you from Full House, and then I hear you on a radio show talking about hitting your grandmother in the back with an axe and fucking the axe hole.
I vaguely remember that. What was that on?
That was on Brewer.
Oh, when I was on that.
On Jim Brewer, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Jim Brewer. Yeah, Jim's a great guy.
I like Jim.
Yeah, Jim's a good guy.
People are calling in saying, man, are you the same guy from Full House?
You say you fucked your grandmother's axe wound?
In her back axe hole.
In her back axe hole.
Yeah.
That's a real, that's got to be frightening to people when they take a guy who is
tuning in to see
a family dad.
America's sweetheart, and then all of a sudden you're talking about fucking some wound in your grandma.
Yeah, but the other thing's a job.
Right.
The back axe hole fucking is just it's an adventure.
That's right. I hear you.
It's a hobby.
Let's go to Jay. Jay, you're on the air with Bob Saget, who's happy he has a new game show called 1 versus 100 tomorrow night at 9 o'clock on NBC. It's a chance for him to reach a very big audience. Go ahead, Jay.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Hi, Fred.
Hello.
Hi, my friend.
I just wanted to say, why don't you give this funny, dirty motherfucker a couple hours a month on your channel?
I'd be happy if Bob wanted to do a couple
do
hours.
Love it.
Sure, if you ever want to go on and just do a radio thing for an hour or a half hour, whatever you want
love
to do.
it.
Yeah, just tell us when. And we got plenty of airtime on these two channels.
Couple hours BSing with the fans, would be awesome.
I'm honored. I love it.
He's going to teach you how to meet 26-year-olds and what to say to their dads when they're only 10 years older. Did you meet her? Did she throw a tampon at you? Is that how you met her?
No, we were just talking. She's smart. She's a lawyer.
Met her in a
just
bar
Yeah,
somewhere?
we were meeting with other friends and stuff, so it wasn't like.
How long does it take a Bob Saget to get into a girl's pants? Do you have to wine and dine them? Do you have to give them 2 weeks?
Well, I don't think you can nail it down. Usually it would be faster with someone I didn't care about, but this is a girl that I liked, and it felt like a fucking eternity.
Did you? Oh, really? Did you ever go to like a Playboy Mansion situation? And
no, it was none of that. It was more distinguished than that. It was like the actual courtship.
Oh, so it took what, a month to get into her pants?
I think more.
More than a month?
Yeah, I know. That's what I said.
Well, your mojo's down.
No, I like this girl.
Yeah, it was fun. It was exciting.
You were holding back, huh?
Yeah, that was me. I really didn't
Get
want
your
to.
hand out of my pants, you whore.
I felt guilty about ejaculating in front of her.
You got a point about that.
And we were, just watching a movie.
And how do you look naked? Are you in good shape? Do you work out?
I could work out a little bit more.
Right. Are you a little bit doughy? Is that the
tiny bit? I would like to fix that a little
Tits
bit.
are sagging a little.
Tiny little
Do you
manish
keep the lights very low?
What?
Or are you okay?
No, I don't mind the lighting. I just got to work out more.
How's your ass? Is it sag?
It's
like
nice.
an
It's
old
just sag ass. It's kind of it's. I don't have a big ass. I have a roundish cheeks and a hole in the middle.
I see. All right. Well, a lot of people have that.
Have you ever dated one of those college girls? Have you taken them out?
I've been. I wouldn't say. You know what they say? They say we hung out. I'd say I have hung out with them.
Yeah.
No.
And like it was, for example, I went. It was actually with my girlfriend though. John called me, Stamos, a couple of weeks ago and said I got a private party to go to the night of, and it's Don Henley's performing, and it's for my friend, and it's a big private party. Do you want to go? And I went, that's like fun for me.
Right,
and I just sit with John, and they play Heart of the Matter, and we both cry.
You ever go back to a dorm room?
Actually, I was honored at Harvard. A couple. I have an answer. Isn't that amazing?
I like that Harvard's honoring you.
You got the Hasty Pudding
Award?
Award?
It was Lampoon. Hasty Pudding is what I pulled out on my penis afterward. But it was Harvard Lampoon thing, right?
And you met a college girl?
Well, they took me at all these frat and sorority houses. People are in tuxedos and stuff. And I was, they put some drinks in me. And, I didn't do it. And I was with these other guys. And they took me around to the different houses. And so there was a lot of, I don't remember some of it.
But you nailed a girl in the dorm room? You did, didn't you?
I don't.
Be honest.
Was there nudity?
Be honest.
I don't.
Did you bang a girl?
I actually want to say yes because it sounds like it's great.
But you didn't bang anyone in their dorm room? It's not against the law.
BJ?
Did you get a BJ in the dorm room? He's thinking whether or not he should have.
I was with a guy named BJ. BJ Novak was one of the guys. No, I didn't.
You did not. Okay, that's a yes. No. All right. Anyway, see, Bob.
No, I'm not trying to be difficult.
All right. No, I understand.
Maybe I just couldn't remember because I was drunk or something.
Who knows? Hey, Bob Saget, you're a good dude, man. And
I've always felt more than that of you.
Thank you. And I would love for you to take over a couple hours on the channels. And
I thought you were
going
to offer him one of your daughters. I would love for you to take
How old are your daughters now?
I have a 23-year-old daughter. I have a 21-year-old daughter. And I have a 13-year-old daughter.
We have a very similar. We always have had that.
We're very similar.
And you're close with them?
No, I haven't seen them in years.
Right. Might just write to me.
Yeah, occasionally I hear from them.
He could be dating them. He doesn't even recognize them.
And you get along with Allison?
Yeah,
and that's all?
everyone gets along fine.
Right.
You know, what about you and your ex-wife?
People always say, you guys are friends, right? And it's like, friends, yes. I mean, we talk all the time. We do emails. We talk on the phone constantly.
Talk about the kids.
Talk about the kids,
right.
things we got to do. I mean, there's colleges, there's schools, there's meetings, there's doctors, there's all kinds of crap.
Do you
But
split up
friends,
the
do you double
workload?
date? I don't double date.
No, you're not friends, but you certainly are.
It's a relationship.
Friendly. It's a relationship in your life.
It does not stop.
That's
But do you split up the workload? Like, all right, you take her to these colleges,
Yes.
I'll take her to those colleges.
Yeah, it's been amazingly good. And I'm also, lately, as I'm getting older and probably a little smarter, getting her back a little bit more. Because it's easy for a guy. I left her.
Right.
So she's the one that was hurt.
Right.
Are you the leaver?
It's pretty mutual, but go ahead.
And she, you know, now it's, and I'm always the guy that goes, yeah, but, you know, she did that too. I mean, and that, it's like enough of that shit.
Yeah, it's over with.
And I kind of was a whiner, you know?
Right.
So now.
You're taking responsibility.
Yeah, and the girls are, they're very close with both of us. It's like I'm like real lucky in that regard.
You really are lucky because I talk to guys with horror stories.
And I'm just the opposite. I was out with my daughter last night, and because we're dating, after all that,
she
right?
has a lot of friends.
But, man, but
How does her dad
I was
feel about
actually
that?
here, and I was in Bungalow 8 one night, and I was talking to some girl. This is what you want, right?
Yeah.
And I was sitting there with some friends, and some girl comes over, and she's like 6 foot tall, and really pretty. It's like about 3 years ago or 2 years ago, and she goes, "Oh my God!" And we're talking for like an hour, and then she goes, "By the way, I know your daughter." And I'm like, it just, my penis went up inside my body and hung out my
That's a
ass.
natural reaction.
And I just cut it off.
That was
Really?
Yeah, you got to do that.
It was too bad.
Nah,
I really,
that was a good piece of ass you could have had.
I really fucked my cock up.
You really did. Well, it shows you're a man. You know what I mean? You bit one.
Well, I love my daughters more than I love the idea of nailing a really hot blonde girl.
Yeah,
So you're a fruit.
That's Bob Saget hosts 1 versus 100 tomorrow night at 9 o'clock on NBC. I will watch it. It's on after Deal or No Deal.
It's on the following thank you. And it's on the following 4 weeks at 8 o'clock.
Right.
And as that keeps going, I really started to like it a lot, like by the 3rd and 4th. Then it was like a lot. I understood
People should give it a chance, is what you're saying.
Yeah, and I understood what the game was. You know,
This is one of those.
3 or 4 times.
The Penguin
Okay.
film, go see farceofthepenguins.com for more information on Farce of the Penguins. And for details on Bob's comedy tour, go to officialbobsaget.com. Officialbobsaget.com. I imagine somebody took bobsaget.com.
Yeah, some guppy lady. I look at her picture, and they want money. You know, they poach you.
I heard you can get a lawyer and get
I'm
on that.
doing all that, and why did I not do that? Because I didn't even have a web. You've been smart and savvy and all this. You probably made yourself a brand or something.
No, I don't know what I've done.
I don't either.
Yeah,
well, they're doing stuff right now.
Good. Officialbobsaget.com is the website. And what is on bobsaget.com? Is that a porno website or something?
You'd think, but it's just a woman in with blue lighting that links to other Full House shit.
I see.
Oh, one
and
of your
she's in.
fans.
She looks like Abba's abortion or something.
All right. Well,
I mean that in a nice way.
Sound very because you're attracted to Abba's abortion.
They're blonde.
Okay. Listen, Bob. Thank you. I wish you luck, and great having you here.
I'm so happy to be here. By the way,
it's great to have you here.
It's great.
We love it here at Satellite, and by all means, come by and do a couple hours on the air.
Hey, Bob.
Yeah.
So what'd you think of the new format?
I like it a lot. It's really nice. It's really, it's very comfortable.
You especially enjoyed getting to say, pull the tampon out of the pussy.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with being able to say that. Being able to say whatever you want. I mean, say fuck and then not have to. That's the beauty of radio.
So you're someone who can really appreciate, you know, the ability to speak freely. Like.
Yes, I believe in free speech.
Now, I don't know, the story came out that you sort of discovered Artie.
Well, he was already discovered. He was on, the Mad TV, and we watched the tape of him and showed it to the guys at MGM, and we really wanted him to be in this movie. So, and if we could just keep him off of the coke and keep him off the booze, we thought he'd be really good in it.
So are you surprised by his, well, I mean, he's successful still, but his all his problems now with drinking and drugs?
Well, his problems have never changed. I just wish the best for him because I love him and he's funny.
All right, man. So you had a good time in there today?
Great. Thank you.
To the home of Howard Stern. What will he ask me this time? What secrets will he rip out of my gut? Stay tuned, you're about to find out. And we'll disclose some of the infighting that went on behind the scenes of Fame Games.
Good luck today, Mr. Leach.
Thank you very much.
Gary, where's Robin Leach? Robin Leach used to host Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. There's a guy on the phone who has a good question, actually, for Robin. I should put him up first. Excuse me, Robin.
Thank you.
I'll call you Robin Quivers for the sake of this interview because Robin Leach is Robin also.
Yes.
Hey, Robin, nice to see you.
Hello.
I have a legal job. Of course I have a legal job.
What is your job? Well, here,
Who
sit down.
said you didn't?
I was wondering if
screaming.
I thought maybe you just retired and wanted to just hang out. That's not your style.
No. Thank you.
Maybe we thought you were selling drugs or something. I don't know. Drug
Someone told me
runner?
you were a drug dealer. No.
They did?
No. How are you?
First of all, I'm absolutely wonderful. Congratulations on this palace of a penthouse.
You know, you're the guy who always ruins my head when I think about getting engaged. Because, I got engaged.
I know. And she's hosting The View this morning.
She is?
Yes.
Are you on The View today?
No.
No. Okay, well...
Why
Congratulations, by the way, on the
Thank you.
engagement.
Do you laugh at someone like me? Do you
No.
think I'm crazy?
No, I know you.
But you've been engaged
Why does
before.
he ruin your head? I don't understand.
I'll tell you why. Robin Leach never gets married.
Right.
And
once was quite enough. Thank you.
And he's dated some of the hottest girls I've ever
Yes,
seen in my life.
beautiful women.
I mean, the last time I actually got to hang out with him, he was on a beautiful island with a beautiful girl, and that broke up, and he got another beautiful girl.
Right, right.
I was just down there. Everybody sends their best. I came in from Jumbie Bay, Antigua on Sunday night.
Right.
And I introduced the new girl to the old girl.
No kidding. And everyone's your
Everybody
friend.
stays friends.
Amazing. So
isn't that the way it should be?
So I start thinking, he never ever gets into the whole marriage thing. He always.
But they bring it up.
And you won't go there.
The clock ticks.
And why don't
How
you?
long can you stay without getting committed? 5 years? And then after that, you're doomed.
Out the door.
First class ticket to the furthest city on earth.
You live with them and stuff, though, right?
Yeah, mostly.
Yeah. You're an amazing guy. Maybe I should hang with you. Maybe I just don't know what I'm doing.
Your engagement wouldn't last very long.
It wouldn't.
No.
What
you
goes wrong?
started hanging with all these guys who got married, Howard.
What goes wrong?
Yeah.
I think men are as much to blame as women.
Right.
I think, first of all, that both parties, as they spend longer and longer time with each other, forget about what the first flashes of excitement were and settle into the comfortable old slipper routine.
Yeah.
And we're all guilty of it.
Right.
It just takes, I think, maturity to recognize that, the guy is at fault as the woman is.
And then you start to realize it.
And no disrespect to Robin, who she knows I adore dearly, but women really become a pain in the ass once they've got the ring, and you've said I do, and you will go on doing for the rest of your life.
That's the mistake, saying I do. And then they say, yes, you will.
And it doesn't matter whether the word obey and respect is in the ceremony or it
scaring
isn't.
the hell out of me. You do. You scare me.
No. Beth would get on my case. Beth is a beautiful woman.
She is.
Yes.
But you're saying I should not be.
themselves go.
I should not be married, right?
No, you really shouldn't be married.
I shouldn't.
You should just live with each other happily. And then when it breaks up, and it's much easier to do it, when lawyers aren't involved and all
Right. Although
But
you've been
wait a
sued, even though you.
Oh, yes.
Women try, right? I remember.
No, lawyers try.
Lawyers try to get you,
Yeah.
but they really have no legal leg to stand on. You're not married, and
Right.
you're upfront about it.
Do you ever draw up papers with these women of any sort?
Nowadays.
You do. Yeah.
How far into the relationship do you draw papers?
I would suggest pretty soon after you've moved in with each other, because lawyers have a way of determining that a common residence immediately belongs to the woman.
Right.
The moment you give her the key.
Amazing how that happens.
It's amazing.
Ooh.
Right.
Lawyers have screwed up more marriages than any wife or husband.
But let me ask you, Robin, do you know of a happily married couple?
Yeah, I do, actually.
See?
And I would very much like to be one of those rarities in life, but it's like finding a diamond in a mine, you know.
Is it also that women age? I mean, the fact is you do like young women.
I don't think that enters into it.
How old you have a beautiful girlfriend now, right?
23.
She's 23.
Wow. Yeah.
You mind me asking how old you are now? What is the age spread? That's awesome. She's 23.
It's higher than the Final Four will be in Vegas.
Who is this girl again? She's a famous girl, right?
Well, she's not that famous, but she's on Spike TV. She's the host of Ultimate Fighting Championships.
Wow.
On Spike, and she was a pussycat doll in Las Vegas.
Wow. No shit. Look at you. You get them all.
It's laughter.
How did you meet her?
It's laughter.
Laughter?
What are you laughing about?
Yeah, what are you? He does laugh a lot. How'd you meet this broad?
She actually turned up unexpectedly at my birthday party last year.
And you just talking to her? I've seen you in
she was the most dynamite woman in the room.
And did you say to yourself, she's too young, she's 23?
That never enters into it.
It never does. You never say, I can't get her.
You always go after the most beautiful girl in the room.
Look at you.
And you doesn't?
Because
you're like a fucking genius.
Most of the guys ignore the most beautiful girl in the room because they're frightened of getting no.
You're right. So what does it cost you? You go over. What did you say? Take me through this.
What do you say?
I can't remember what I said to this one.
All right, but give me the general synopsis. You see this girl. She's the most beautiful girl in the room, and I don't doubt it. 23 on Spike TV.
Is there no age that would deter you? I mean, if a girl...
Well, 14 might turn
14, okay, that's illegal.
If it was legal, it might not. But I'm saying, the youngest you've dated, what, like 18, right? I would imagine.
Yeah, 18.
18, okay.
Wow.
So, you see this girl.
That was the one who read the menu upside down in the restaurant and said, I'll have that.
You're at the... that was good.
To find out.
You're at the birthday party. And the fact that she's at your birthday party means she knows, she's aware of your celebrity. She sees you, you're a successful, influential man.
And you're the belle of the ball.
And the belle of the ball, as always.
When we're going dancing, Quivers.
So what do? You walk over to her and, hello, I'm Mr. Robin Leach.
I don't think I even bother with that anymore.
You don't?
Time is ticking, Howard.
Right.
We can cut to the chase.
You say, hey, I need a blowjob. What do you do?
No.
Right.
English people aren't quite that blunt about it.
Right. What did you say?
We wrap it up in candy.
Do you walk up and say, you're very charming, miss? Or
I really can't. It depends on the spur of the moment, Howard. It's all ad-lib, just
but
like
you never,
do.
You never
There's
go,
no set pattern. There's no routine.
But you never have this
lines.
attitude, I'm too old for her.
No.
None of that.
I'm as young as they are in my mind and my body.
Right.
Even though I know that the body is well worn and torn.
Right. Well, you've been through a lot.
Yes.
It's
and
unreal.
will continue to be.
So now, how long you been with this broad?
Since August of last year.
Look at you. Look at you. And you still doing
travel the world and have a good time.
And you brought her down to that island that you live on?
Yes.
And you got the champagne going and the whole deal. I've seen you in action in this. That's why I had to get divorced. I go down.
His divorce is my fault.
You were the star.
I was the catalyst of that moment.
He got shaky after seeing
I
you
go down there. I see the party going. And he's walking around in a kimono, and he is carrying on with champagne, and there's two women in a tub, and I'm like, what the hell?
It's all your fault.
There's a guy on the phone who had a good question. I don't want him to go, but let him ask the question because this is relevant. Mark, go ahead in Jersey.
Howard, strangely enough that you have Robin on because we were having this discussion, a friend and I, last week. The show Cribs, and then you could make the argument that maybe Anna Nicole and the whole celebrity genre got started by Robin with his Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous.
Absolutely.
The important question is, do you feel that the show Cribs, which is on MTV, which is basically people visiting wealthy people's homes.
A ripoff.
Yeah.
It's a ripoff, right?
Total ripoff.
Do you ever
with
think
a
to
fake
sue?
English voice.
But do you ever think to sue?
Nah, it's not worth it.
Really? Like
imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
How do you reconcile that? Because I know I'm a little burned up
Because I
right
made more money than they are.
That's true. You got enough money, you don't care.
Right.
Now, isn't Cribs the one that even uses a man with a British accent?
Yes.
Well, it isn't actually, Mark. It's actually an American who tries to imitate me very badly and succeeds.
Now, you're thinking, they talk about the money they spend. And they go like Paris Hilton spent $30,000
right, yeah.
on a pocketbook. It is lame. I'd be pissed off if I were you.
I got pissed off. We did this bit for 15 years. We take fifth graders, and we'd see if you're smarter than a fifth grader. So now they have a TV show that's this huge hit. And it's not the money. I think the credit.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's not being recognized for you being the original creator.
And then I read in the paper, go, oh, what a genius idea. And then I read the interview with the guy who supposedly created it. He's from Long
Island. He's got to carry on the myth.
Yeah, and he sure does. You know, a Long Island guy and all this. And I know I'm not buying it. Okay, I got to ask you a couple of questions.
Yeah.
All right, so you're not doing Lifestyles and the Rich and Famous anymore?
No.
What are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Well, we just finished a show on VH1 on Sunday night called Fame Games.
Right, that's what it was.
Yes, which was 10 wonderful hours of train wreck entertainment. Talk about a circus of emotionally
He had China on that show.
People.
You took all of those reality show people
and turned it into a contest.
A game, yeah.
Well, yeah, a little more than that. It was, again, an original idea, which was to see if they were bright enough, smart enough, or emotionally strong enough, or they could betray one another.
And what happened?
To reclaim their fame.
Did you have fun doing it?
Oh, yeah. It was absolutely hysterical.
You know, one of the best things about the show was, you know, in the contest, if you didn't win, you had to go to like a doghouse sort of thing where, you know, you weren't...
Not quite the doghouse,
right. But
similar.
you were not as famous, so you didn't get good food, you didn't get anything.
Hey, you know, I got to bring this up because we're talking about Robin's dating, and I almost missed this. Robin's dating a member of the Las Vegas Pussycat Dolls and the woman on Spike. In 2006, Robin was dating B-movie actress and Playboy model Joan Severance. Is that true?
Yeah.
Well, look at you. What the fuck? What?
Howard.
You are the man.
Is there no one you can't get?
Can you? Is there anyone you haven't had? Or
Robin Quivers.
We think we have a picture of the girl that Robin's dating, but it seems impossible.
What do you mean impossible?
Robin, is this the girl?
No, that's the wrong one.
See, it is impossible.
It's probably not impossible.
I don't know who that one is.
Whoever that is looks good, though.
He'll be dating her next.
Give that number to Robin. He'll be dating her next week. So if this girlfriend now comes to you and says, Robin, I want to be married, you will boot her. That's it.
Don't you also have to stay in the younger age bracket to keep that conversation away for a longer time?
No, they're worse.
Really?
Are they really? Because I thought like a 34-year-old is like ready to.
No, because well, that's true. But if you go just a shade past that, the clock's already tucked.
Nice.
But a 23-year-old is asking about marriage?
You'd be amazed what goes on out there.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Hey, tell me,
it's a minefield.
Is it true you were at dinner with Simon Fuller, the creator of American Idol?
Yes.
And Michael
Jackson. Yeah.
You were there.
That's right. There. I was reading about that not too long ago. You guys are trying to figure out how to revive his career?
No, they were. Not me.
How do you end up at that
I was
dinner?
just an observer.
How do you end up at that dinner? I know Michael Jackson's very paranoid about who's at a dinner.
I've met Michael a number of times.
Okay.
And again, the public persona and the private guy, two different things. So Kenny Ortega and Michael were having dinner with Simon Fuller and one other guy.
Who's Kenny Ortega?
Kenny Ortega was the guy who did Michael's World shows. He was the director and the choreographer, and he has a big Disney hit out at the moment.
Is Michael Jackson in a panic? Because is it true that his money is like almost out?
I don't know the financial status of him, but I don't think you really have to overly worry.
Because he can go to Vegas and make a fortune, is what you're saying?
No, I don't think he will wind up in Vegas entertaining. He's living there now, you know.
So when you're...
He is living there. We're all in the same Chinese restaurant. So I got invited to come over and join them.
Oh, I see.
We're at the Wynn Hotel. And we were just sitting and talking about things he was doing, things he wanted to do, and things he wished would happen.
You find that he's different privately? I had a private meeting with him. He was as bizarre as anyone could imagine. He sat there. He could barely talk.
No,
he had the tape wrapped around his nose.
No, there was no tape.
You didn't see any of that?
No, there was none of that.
And he was able to have a conversation.
Yeah.
But maybe he's been somewhat humbled by his problems.
I don't know whether humbled's the right word. I think that there is an arena that he can function in.
Right.
And talk openly.
Do you feel strange sitting at a table with him in the sense that, like, you're thinking about, like, gee, did he fondle boys?
No, I don't think it crossed my mind at the time.
You don't feel like, wow, maybe I shouldn't even be associating with this guy.
No, because you have to remember, Howard, just like you do, primarily, I'm still a journalist at heart. You know,
Right.
we run all of the celebrity news out of Las Vegas for America Online. So to be able to sit down and talk with Michael and his advisors about what's happening is a major news story in Vegas.
Did you hear anything at the table that you thought was reasonable? That, you think they can make a go of this?
No, it wasn't specific ideas that they were talking about. It was more general in scope as to what we could do, how we do it, what the timing of it is.
What's the game plan then?
Well, I don't think there is a specific one at the moment. I mean,
Are they going to continue to work together, those guys? Yeah.
Sometimes he has unrealistic ideas, though, Michael. I don't
know that all the ideas actually emanate from him right off the get-go.
Yeah.
I think that he listens to an awful lot of people.
Right.
Because you have to remember, an awful lot of people are throwing deals at him because they still think that he is the king of pop.
Right.
I just think that a lot of bad business judgment goes into play about how he is presented, how he is projected forward.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Why does he headquarter in Vegas? The reason is he's left alone. And security in our city is the best in the world. I mean, he can go into a casino, and he's not going to be bothered by people because, quite frankly, nobody really cares whether it's Michael Jackson or Bill Clinton.
They're busy gambling. Yeah.
I have to tell you.
Is that true?
Tell you
really?
a great Bill Clinton story.
Oh,
3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, John Melendez,
Stuttering John,
and I are having supper.
Well, you guys got to be friends on that TV show for ABC.
Yes.
We're stranded on an island.
I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here.
You actually enjoyed hanging out with him.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
I think that there was an extraordinary bonding of the males versus the females.
I remember.
For survival
Right.
and that, because that was pretty tough. I mean, that was a grind.
That's right.
But John and I are sitting there having dinner, and Clinton is sitting at the table right beside us.
Bill Clinton.
And John is a big fan of Clinton's.
Okay.
And John could not contain himself. I've got to get over there. I said, "Listen, let me organize this, because you're going to have the Secret Service throw you out."
Could you lean forward just a little bit?
I'm trying to make eye contact.
Let me spill some gravy on you, and then I can go over and touch him.
Yep.
So, finished?
Yeah, he's done. He's done. Yeah, so go ahead. So Bill Clinton's sitting there. John's freaking out.
John was freaking out, and I said, "Calm down until we let the Secret Service know that you'd really like to meet him, and I'll take a photograph of the two of you together," which we succeeded in doing.
Oh, you did it.
And then it came time to order dinner, and I said to John, there's two great expressions in life. Follow that taxi, which I've used once in my life. I've always wanted to do that. Jump in a cab and say, "Follow that taxi."
Right.
And the second was from that great scene in When Harry Met Sally, "I'll have what she's eating."
Right.
So I said to the waiter, "I'll have what he's eating," pointing to Clinton. And John said exactly the same thing. So for the first time in my life, I was able to use that expression. And we ate the same thing that Clinton ate. And let me tell you.
Which was probably pussy.
Yeah. I wished it had been.
Right. Was it bad?
It wasn't a good meal?
No, it was a great meal. It was at Rayo's. You can't get a better Italian meal.
Right.
Another expression I'm sure you used was, "I guess I'll get the check."
That didn't even enter into it.
Yeah, who paid that night?
Certainly not Mr. Clinton.
Right. Did you pay? But John didn't pay.
John didn't pay.
John never pays.
Hold on a second. He did pay.
He did.
Oh, my God.
He did pay.
Wow.
Really?
That's a better story than the Clinton picture.
That's pretty good.
It's less believable.
Didn't you say when Bill Clinton, though, met John?
Yes. Oh, Clinton knew who John was.
Do you think Clinton really knows who John is, or do you think that
that's a good question.
Yeah.
Somebody may have prompted
heads up.
Yeah. Supposedly Bill Clinton said to John, I appreciate all of your work on The Tonight Show.
Emphasizing The Tonight Show?
Yeah, not any of your previous work. Does Bill Clinton really appreciate Stuttering John's announcing on The Tonight Show? I don't think so.
I don't think he actually said I appreciate it, but he recognized him. He obviously watches late night TV up there alone in Chappaqua.
It's hard to believe that Stuttering John even got the job announcing on The Tonight Show. Were you shocked when you first heard that?
I think everybody was.
I think so.
Of
I think
all
we're
the
still in
jobs
shock.
show business, an announcing job, yeah.
I think it shocked John so much he no longer stutters.
He doesn't. Does he stutter when he's at dinner with you?
No.
No.
What happened? Did we get scammed all those years?
No, I think he just gets really nervous around me. So now at this point, you got to be. Are you worth even more money than the last time I saw you? I know you were a millionaire several times over when I.
Yeah.
What
It's been a long haul, you know.
Yeah.
Almost as long as you.
Yeah, I know. Long time.
We go back to 1979 when we started doing television. I mean,
Right.
you know that gentleman who called from New Jersey a short time ago. We did start a lot of celebrity stuff on television.
Oh.
There's no question. Well, it started really with Entertainment Tonight and the show before E.T.
Right.
And then after we did Entertainment Tonight, we did Lifestyles, and then all the spin-offs of that